Brantley, bring me down my cigarettes! They're in the drawer. They're in the drawer, my cigarettes. Tonight we're gonna have to smoke one. All right, let's get this show on the road.
Well, you remember about 3 weeks back I said that I likely could potentially have a form of cancer? Turns out I got a rare blood cancer called polycythemia vera. You know me and my dark sense of humor. When my doctor told me all of this, I said, if I die of cancer, doc, instead of my morbid obesity, which I've been working so hard on for the last 30 years, I'm gonna be pissed. And the good news is, it might just give me a stroke or a heart attack, which is how I was going out anyway.
Well, Boogie lied. He lied too many times. He said he had cancer, but it was actually a lie. Said Keem didn't pay him. Said he was going broke. Was offered $70K to show his medical records, and Boogie choked. Boogie, Boogie, why you lying to yourself? Oh, Boogie, 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 you can go to hell. Just come clean and be honest. We won't ever judge, but if you keep on lying, we'll pull the plug. You fat motherfucker, just tell the truth. Boogie, please, just tell the truth. Well, it took some poking and prying, and Boogie sure kept on lying, but eventually the truth came out flying. No thanks to Boogie's lack for trying. Keemstar called the police like a snitch complying, telling them about that bitch plans of unaliving. But that was just a manipulation. But Boogie stating his stipulations that he'll stay alive if Keem don't talk about the sibling situation. But fuck that, this is Keem's narration for the Law Cow Nation. So write your notation and quotations of the Keem's demonstration. Oh, Boogie, Boogie, why you lying to yourself? Oh, Boogie, 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 you can go to hell. Just come clean and be honest. We won't ever judge, but if you keep on lying, we'll pull the plug. You fat motherfucker, just tell the truth. Boogie, Boogie, why you lying to yourself? Oh, Boogie, 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 you can go to hell. Just come clean and be honest. We won't ever judge, but if you keep on lying, we'll pull the plug. You fat motherfucker. He got a tattoo of liar written on his face. Keem welcomed him back with a warm embrace. The fans got pissed off, and rightfully so. Keem unilaterally said he could come back, even though the viewers' poll said he had to go. Oh, Boogie, Boogie, why you lying to yourself? Oh, Boogie, 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 you can go to hell. Just come clean and be honest. We won't ever judge, but if you keep on lying, we'll pull the plug. You fat motherfucker, just tell the truth. Boogie, please, just tell the truth.
You know, because when we put this show together, I thought, you know, you crushed it.
I bagged you, Dan. I bagged you.
He bagged me? What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LOL Cow Live, the worst podcast on all of YouTube. We got an amazing show for you. I don't know. I can't. Is my audio good? Something's wrong with my fucking audio. It doesn't sound right. Maybe I need to turn my headphones up. We got quite the show for you this evening. We're going to force Boogie to watch the community's reaction to this fiasco with him faking cancer, getting the tattoo, all this stuff. It's going to be insane. So we'll have Boogie here. We'll have Wings here tonight on the program. There may be a special guest in reference to the MrBeast story that's huge right now. One in the chat if you know what the fuck I'm talking about. MrBeast, Chris Tyson, hide your kids, hide your wife. They raping everyone out here. The title is not clickbait. It is the end. It is the end for me. If you are new to the show, you might not know this, but if you are watching every episode, you know that I was never supposed to be on camera, ever. I was supposed to be working behind the scenes. This is a little side project. Tommy, Wings, and Boogie are supposed to be the stars. But, my business creative YouTuber mind took over, and I was like, we have to go live. I have to do the lives, So I started popping on the lives every once in a while, but then I really started getting into them because I knew how to grow this thing, grow this channel, grow this community, and everything I did has worked masterfully. This is one of the biggest podcasts on all of fucking YouTube, and it's the worst one. Let me see. Members are through the goddamn roof. Donos are through the roof. We just hit 60K subs, so thank you guys. I appreciate that. Now, in June, I couldn't be here. I couldn't do the show in June, right? Because I was getting ready. I was very, very busy doing a bunch of stuff. Getting ready for, the 4th of July party. I was literally building things with my hands. Couldn't be here for June. The numbers went down, the views went down, the money went down. I thought the show was going to die. And at the same time, I was getting disrespected by Tommy, by Wings, by Boogie. And, I had that stream where I just lost my mind. Do you remember this? I'm like, I'm done. I quit. I'm not going to be on camera anymore. But then I didn't even think about this. Tommy had a scheduled vacation and he was going to be gone. And I literally just couldn't leave Wings by himself. And on top of that, even though I had true intentions to quit, which this is my last show, and I am off this show. I'm telling you, I'm off, all right? No forced drama, no crazy script or whatever the fuck you guys say. I'm gone. But I had to get back at fucking Boogie. He lied to CoffeeZilla. He told CoffeeZilla that he wasn't getting fucking paid for the show. And I was legitimately pissed off. I seen this little leak on Tommy C's little show, Shot from the Point or whatever it is. He goes, hey, look, guys, I'm not a part of any fake scripted stuff on the show. I'm not a part of any of this, all right? The script and the fake and the forced drama and stuff. But I thought it was weird that Keemstar told us in the chat to react to him. Remember when I made that stream and I said I was quitting, right? I told them in the group chat, I go, I want you guys to go live. This was the very next day to react to my stream of me quitting. And so Tommy tried to leak this out to his audience, wink, wink, wink. I think Keem is organizing, a script here, right? I think Keem is doing some forced drama. No, motherfucker. Tommy, I'm sorry. You were there. I don't know how you're trying to wink, wink, wink to the audience that it's fake. The reason why I wanted you to react to me quitting, Tommy C, was because I had to surprise Boogie with fucking Destiny. What? That fucking went over your head? Really? You were fucking there. So there's a lot of horse shit like that. Fucking coming from the Tommy C's and the whole little commentary fucking circle, that circle jerk each other all the time. Fucking, I was on this show, Chud Logic, and Lyric was on there, and he's like, you kind of fucking ham things up. You kind of fucking exaggerate things. Oh, like a YouTuber? Like a fucking YouTuber? Like you, Lyrics? Like this motherfucker acts like he isn't fucking, whoa, guys, we got big news on Chris Tyson today. Whoa, this is, shut the fuck up. What is this criticism? Go fuck yourself. So yeah, I got a lot of grievances. I feel like I've been talking for too long. Let me get the boys in the line. A lot of fucking idiots. A lot of idiots in this space saying a lot of idiot things. And then you press them on it and you start talking to them directly face to face about it. And then you realize, oh, they're just a fucking idiot. A lot of pandering to the audience. Okay.
Dude, you are loud as fuck on
Yeah,
that.
you're loud as hell, dog.
Am I?
Yeah, like blown out loud.
Yeah.
Like Sam Kinison yelling into Mike loud.
What? Am I that loud on the stream?
No, you sound perfect on the stream, but to us, you sound real blown out.
Okay. Can you turn my audio down in the Discord?
Turn you down 50% talk?
Testing.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still real loud, but
I don't know what to do. I don't know. How do I?
it's probably somewhere under the fucking settings of.
Well, sorry to derail the show with 3 fucking boomers trying to figure out tech issues, y'all.
Well, let's talk about this. Since Keemstar's leaving, and Tommy's been MIA,
Yeah.
Boogie, why aren't you responding to me in the fucking chat?
Oh, I'm not. I'm still recovering from. Even this is infected right now. I'm just existing right now.
Wait, let's see. Zoom in. Why does it look so much lighter?
Because it's infected. My
Bro,
beard's growing through it.
Did you get a fake tattoo?
No, you saw the needle going in and out of my face. How do you fake that?
Did you get one of those temporary ones that last like a week?
No, there is an ephemeral one that lasts 3 years, and I researched it instead of having to get laser to get that because I knew this was always going to be like a couple years that I had it, but they didn't. I could not afford that ink.
Nah, Boogie,
Yeah,
Boogie.
yeah.
Listen to me. Let me tell you your next channel arc here, right?
Yeah.
Fuck Boogie, fuck the video game shit. You can still do that on the side if you want to go to those conventions and make you $100 or whatever the fuck you want to do.
Sure, yeah.
Tipples the clown.
Man,
You already got the hair.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
get
gonna.
the- you get
I'm
the-
not gonna. I'm not gonna dignify people making fun of my abuse. That's not something I'm going.
No. Tipples the evil clown. You get the white grease face paint. You have the word liar on your cheek. You get your hair all poofy and shit. And then you just have the worst takes on the fucking internet.
I mean, I already have the worst takes on the internet. I already have the clown hair. I'm just not going to dignify. I started to say tits, and instead I said nipples, and so it came out tipples.
What the fuck is in your cheeks?
Nothing? What do you mean?
He's got something in his cheeks. Why is he talking like he's got marbles in his mouth?
I don't know. Why are you?
You got an
fucking-
infected tooth or something?
No, I don't. What am I talking like? I have marbles in my mouth?
No,
is
he's saying your
infected
cheek
and
is
it hurts
blown
like
up.
motherfucker.
It probably could be that. Like, it could be swollen.
Yeah.
Well, Buggy, do this. Right click on me and turn my volume down for you.
It'll still be blown out as fuck.
Yeah, it still sounds blown out,
Really?
but like it
What
doesn't
the
matter. It sounds good to the stream, so it doesn't fucking matter. We can understand what he's saying.
Okay. All right. Okay, but I like to yell, dude. I like to yell, so it might be bad. I don't know. Let me
real bad.
Yeah, let me try to bear with me 2 seconds. Chat, give me just a second to fix this because we got a big show.
I can tell you what happened when you yelled, "Bradley, get my cigarettes!" It probably increased your volume up to the maximum.
Oh, like on my computer, you think?
Yeah.
No, I think it's on the stream. It's got to be in Discord.
Okay.
Just do something in Discord.
Bear with me. Guys, big show tonight. A lot to go over. A lot of laughs. A lot of tiddles or
Where the fuck is Tommy C at?
He's apparently on a vacation.
I thought he was done.
A
with
whole
his
fucking
vacation.
month?
Wasn't it supposed to be 2 weeks from?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Tommy is living the fucking dream here. We're doing all the work. He's collect a paycheck. What the hell?
I mean,
it's been a big fucking paycheck for him this time too.
Let's be fair. I do all the work. You guys just show up. You know.
That's true. I mean, yeah. I mean, I did. You know, I did.
that's not a fair
Did a little
assessment
bit
at
of
all.
work. I
I
did a
mean,
little
like,
bit of work.
Boogie faking cancer is nothing that Keemstar could have produced. It just happened.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I
I
gotta turn you back
think did I just fucking exit out of Discord?
No,
Fucking
you're here,
Okay. Bet.
and that's better. Yeah.
All right. There we go. Issues fixed. Yay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm trying to get organized here. What do you guys want to do first? Do you guys want to talk about me quitting, or do you want to react to all the crazy shit that happened?
Here's the issue with you quitting. I don't know how I can talk about that without fucking up the NDA.
Well, nobody signed the NDA.
No. I've signed it. Boogie signed it. The only person that signed it is Tommy.
Yeah, I signed it. I don't know. I didn't read the NDA. He said don't talk about.
We understand you didn't fucking read the NDA, Boogie.
I just signed it. That said, I don't know what I'm allowed to say, what I'm not allowed to say. Here's what I will say. I know you're quitting, but I do think you'll come back for certain special events.
Oh yeah. I'll be on. But I can't stream every single week. Like, let me talk about why, right? Number one reason why I can't stream and do the show is because, one, I was never supposed to, right? It's not like I'm getting paid extra money or whatever, right? But two, Drama Alert's coming back. It's coming back on September 1st. We're going back on YouTube. I mean, it still exists. It's been on Snapchat this whole time. But I got to focus on that. And I can't, I got too many things going on. Yeah.
Didn't you just hit 1 billion views on Snapchat? Did I see that tweet today?
In the month of July, 2024, we did 1 billion views. We just hit 1 billion today, and we still got 2 days left. Fucking let's go drama.
So I have a question. Okay, so I don't know how much of this we can talk about, what we can't. Tell me to go fuck myself. Why were you off YouTube? Why'd you take a break from YouTube and focus on Snap?
Because YouTube takes a lot of time and effort, right? There's a ton of research in, you got to know what the fuck you're saying. You're about to go and speak this to an audience, right? So there's a ton of effort that goes into producing that show, and then I edit my own videos. So it's like 6 hours a day. It's pretty fucking hardcore. I know someone's laughing because they work 8 hours a day right at me right now, but it's a lot. It's a lot to produce that show. And the money that I was making on YouTube compared to the money on Snapchat just they were worlds apart. And it only takes me about 30 minutes to make my Snapchat show. So I'm like, I'm just going to do Snapchat. Which this 3-year break that I've taken off of YouTube was the hugest blessing of my life. One, I got to focus a lot of time on my new relationship with Brantley, and now we're engaged, and we're going to get married next year, so that's good. I've had a lot more time to spend with my daughter, which was huge. I had time to work on other projects. I built Happy Punch. You guys know what Happy Punch is? That's my company. It's the number one in news reporting of combat. What the fuck? I can't speak. Combat sports. And then Lolcow Live brought this show up to be one of the top shows on all of YouTube. Yeah, dude.
We still didn't get a spot in the fire pit. What the fuck?
What do you mean a spot in the fire pit?
In your house, you have a fire pit. You have Skyfire News. You have Drama Alert. You have Happy Punch. And Lolcow Live isn't on the actual banner.
Oh yeah, because that banner was made before Lolcow Live.
Yeah,
but
he did get a Lolcow Live sign that looked badass.
Should I bring that sign over? You guys talk for a second. I'll show the audience something
I
sick.
See that shit.
All right, Drama Boy. What do you have against Tipples the Clown? What is it against this idea?
I just don't like the idea of
you don't like the idea of making money?
No, I like money, but I don't know if I should reinforce the behavior of making fun of actual abuse that happened. Right?
It's not actual abuse though. That you miss saying a word.
Well, maybe that way. Can we talk about another thing?
What do you want to talk about?
Friend of the show, Charlie. I might be late to this. I saw it yesterday. I saw it today for the first time.
When you say Charlie, you say Moist Critical? Is that Charlie?
I saw him debating Sneeko, and he compared a child getting their dick cut off to signing up for a sport. He's like, a child can choose to sign up for a sport, or they can choose to have their dick cut off. That's basically the sentence he said. Have you heard this?
No, I haven't heard this, but I feel like you're doing a bad job explaining it to me.
No, there's nothing else to explain. I'll show you the clip if you want to see it. But Charlie just literally is like, Sneeko's like, you think kids should be allowed to cut their dicks off? He goes, well, that's a choice they can make, like signing up for a sport. That's the clip.
Here's my opinion on this, and I don't want to throw Charlie or Sneeko under the bus, but here's my opinion on this. When I was a young man, I wanted to be a professional wrestler.
It's pretty
right. And
now,
as an
grown your dick off to do professional wrestling, I hope your parents would have said, "Fuck no."
As a grown man, I understand professional wrestlers are drug addicts that live on uppers and downers and make very little money unless they get the one golden contract. there's very few Stone Cold Steve Austins. There's a whole lot of Stevie Richards.
Right. Yep.
Yes.
That's true.
So that was the sign. People, that was the sign. All right. What'd I miss? What were you guys talking about?
I was just
He
talking
wants to
about-
talk about the Charlie Sneeko debate, and I'm like,
Yeah, here's
I
the
don't want to
clip
kind of
I'm
throw either one of those dudes under the bus.
I will. Charlie throws me under the bus like 3 times a month on average, so fuck him. I sent you a clip in the chat. But in this clip, Charlie compares a child getting their dick cut off to signing up for like soccer. He's like, yeah, a child could choose to get their dick cut off, or they could choose to sign up for soccer. I don't know how you can compare those two, Charlie.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the world has already seen this clip, but
Yeah, I just saw it today for the first time.
you're so late on this. One in the chat if you already seen this clip. Do we really need to play it? I don't think we need to play it.
No, I think Charlie might be infected with the woke mind virus. And here's the thing about the woke mind virus, which I don't really think is a real thing, but I think liberals want to out liberal each other. And I think they're like, no, I'm more liberal than you. No, I'm more liberal than you. And I think Charlie's now at the point where he's like, yeah, get your dick cut off if you're a 10-year-old boy. I don't give a fuck. It's the same as signing up for a fucking football practice. I don't know.
No.
That's
Well,
fucking weird.
my opinion on this is that if you're like under the age of like 18,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be able to make these kind of choices in your life
Exactly.
because you
Yeah,
don't know
anyone-
what you're actually wanting to be.
Yes,
that
anyone in
point.
their right fucking mind doesn't want a child to get their dicks cut off because they think it's a good idea. I don't know what Charlie's definition is as a child, but I think until you're 18, you probably shouldn't be getting your dick cut off. Then you turn
Sneeko,
after 18, fuck it.
at the end of the day, Sneeko and Charlie, Moist Critical, got into a debate and they both look bad. Like literally Sneeko said that like 15-year-old girls should be able to get married. My daughter's 15. She's a kid. Like, no. What are you talking about? Like,
What kind of answer is that? Like, can your daughter even get her own car insurance at this point? And you think she can decide if she wants to be married or
she
not?
can't drive. Like, what Sneeko said was so creepy and so wrong. And then,
Yeah.
on the exact opposite, you have Charlie saying, well, if the parents consent, you can, chop off a child's dick and make them trans, which is, that is child abuse.
That's child abuse. That's child abuse.
abuse.
That's what it is.
So it's like they're both wrong. And the number one reason why Sneeko is wrong in this scenario and Charlie is wrong in this scenario is because, and we got to start saying this more on the internet, people, they're not fucking parents. They're not parents. These are not parents. They're not fucking parents. And they're speaking about kids and what parents can and can't do. And it's so fucking insane. It's like, bro, you don't know. You are not a fucking parent. You have no idea. I can tell you, and every fucking parent that's watching this right now can tell you, your opinions and your thought process around like kids and everything completely changes when you become a parent. All right? Only parents should be talking about this stuff, not these fucking 30-year-old.
Well, let's point this out here, Keem, that some parents don't ever deserve to make these choices either. Like, look at Desi's parents and they're agreeing to her dating on Boogie.
No, but I'm saying
They did wait till she was 20 for that.
I'm saying I don't want to hear opinions. Parents can be wrong and their opinions can be wrong, but I don't want to hear opinions like what Sneeko and Charlie were doing from people that aren't parents. You're not a fucking parent. Stop fucking talking about.
Well, I'm not
what
a
kid should
not
do.
a fucking parent, and I look at it this way: if you're a parent, you're responsible for your child until she's 18 years of age or he's 18 years of age. So, like under that realm, you should be able to decide if they, you should. I don't know what I'm saying. Somebody save me.
Here's what I'm saying. Common sense says you should not be.
Boogie,
able to make a
hurry up.
permanent
Fake
bodily
AIDS.
decision when you're a fuck. By the way, I just would like to announce that I have butt AIDS. Thank you. I have the AIDS from the butt. No, but I genuinely think you should not be. I'm not a parent, but I think common sense dictates you can't make permanent bodily decisions until you're a fucking adult.
Yeah, I mean it's so like it's so insane. Like, have you heard the story of Elon Musk's son? He's like literally crying, crying, talking to Jordan Peterson. He's like, "Look, my son was going through puberty. He was confused and weird about all this stuff, like all kids are when you go through puberty, right? And the mother made him trans without my permission. And he is like sterile now because of this. Like, it's like, dude, this is like devastating what's happening. This is like horrible stuff.
It was sterile, like chemically sterile, or like did he like get a vasectomy? Like what happened?
I don't know the hardcore details. All I know is what?
It's like,
What?
as a dude, if I had a 15-year-old son and like say me and the mother weren't getting along, and one day he comes up sterile, that's going to devastate me because that's my blood and lineage gone.
Yep.
And I have to start over and create another son if I want my bloodline to live on.
Yep.
And he's doing that at age 15. Age 15, you know fucking nothing. You know nothing.
Yeah.
Like life hasn't even hit you yet. You're not even begin to be a new adult at that point.
Yep. The drama that I also missed, obviously the Chris Tyson thing, I followed it. And yeah, I'm glad MrBeast separated from Chris Tyson. Then everybody started going after MrBeast, which I think, Keem, I think you called that one.
Yep.
And so I saw this video today by some guy, Dog Pack 404, and his video was pretty fucking convincing. Now I understand there's like a rebuttal on Twitter, which I haven't read yet. But
There's a whole nother video from another employee debunking it, which I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it yet, but at the end of the day, like if MrBeast was faking everything, right? Like, what are the people that supposedly got their blindness cured or fucking hearing cured? One of those people would have come together.
Let me ask you a question,
right?
Biggie.
Like,
you seem to be more informed than me. Like MrBeast did videos where like he bought like a used car lot and gave away cars. Was he faking giving away the cars?
no. So I guess the guy said some of the videos are CGI. Some of them, like the biggest claim is that he would promise to give something away and then not give it away, which I agree. Like, why the fuck are we still doing giveaways on YouTube? Like, if you subscribe, you might win an iPhone. Probably not. If 10,000, your statistical chances of winning is so close.
Because it's a successful formula. They still do that with like fucking AT&T.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then if you subscribe, if you become a member of this show, you might win a yacht. You might not. Probably not.
No, you can't make that claim though, Boogie, because we have to eventually say we can.
MrBeast can. You might win one.
We're not going to give a fucking yacht away. Why can't you give something cheaper?
We might.
Boogie, turn up your mic a little bit on your end. I got you up to the max, and they're saying you're quiet. Let me just say this: Chris Tyson is a creep. Like, he really is a creep who was talking sexually to minors, and we have so much evidence on that at this point. Very good. So much evidence on that at this point. On top of that, all right, he's got SA allegations against him, and
just what does SA stand for?
Sexual assault.
Okay.
Allegations against him, and then we have so much evidence that Chris Tyson was into lolly. All right, he was into cartoon CP, which is cartoons of children and sexual manners, right? And even supported the artist that drew my daughter, right? So these are like known facts. This is not up for debate anymore. Yeah. Now, what we know about MrBeast is MrBeast had a friend that was into that. And MrBeast said edgy stuff when he was a kid before he was a big popular YouTuber. So I see a lot of people tying MrBeast to Chris Tyson and saying, well, MrBeast is guilty of the same thing. No, there is no evidence for that. Also, MrBeast was in this Discord where we got the Discord leaks from. He was in there, but most of the posts that we see is like kind of like, hey guys, anybody want to play CSGO type stuff? Now there are some weird ones where he's talking about Chris's dick size and whatnot. But there's like no real damning evidence on MrBeast. Now, with the whole thing where MrBeast faked his videos and is faking all his videos, a lot of that is a stretch. There's a great debunk response. I actually did reach out to Dog Pal or whatever his name is and invited him to come on. What I find that is like insane right now is MrBeast employs thousands and thousands of people, and he has throughout the years. How is it that we have so many ex-employees coming out to speak negative against MrBeast? Like, that's wild to me. Like, I'm just shocked. I mean, they signed these NDAs, right?
I'm sure
So
they
they
do.
can't. He can't prosecute all of them, right? He wouldn't have a job because he wouldn't have time to do it.
Yeah. I don't know.
And again, like so the other things the videos were showing, they were showing like people who work for MrBeast being contestants on the show, claiming that they were like subscribers to the channel, and like friends of his that were, you know, competing in conventions. And he gave like an example. We remember all Rosario Pansino, whatever her name is. You remember she claimed that her episode got fixed. They showed like 100 men versus 100 women. That episode, how it got, you know, basically the outcome got scripted or fixed. And I don't know about any of it.
Do you know that she's going to war right now with MrBeast? Her whole Twitter is anti MrBeast. Multiple videos exposing the Beast games because MrBeast did like $100 million deal with Amazon or something to do this crazy like contest. And apparently they had 2,000 contestants. And allegedly, a lot of these were like tackle the opponents or some type of physical contact. So all the guy contestants, the young males, banded together and just started beating the shit out of the women. This is what I was told. I don't know how much of this is true. And allegedly, people got hurt. Apparently, there was two strokes or something, seizures. All kinds of crazy stuff. I was told there was broken bones, but I actually checked with MrBeast and there wasn't. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Why would you make physical contact sports in a man versus woman thing? Like, wouldn't it be all like precision stuff, like archery and like stuff like that?
Well, MrBeast supports the trans, obviously.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care if he supports the trans or not. It just means dumb. It's like, okay, we're gonna have a race, the males versus the females. Who's gonna win? The fucking males are gonna win. They're bigger, faster, and stronger.
Speaking of transitioning, by the way, I wanted to show you one other thing, Keem. There's a notable person. She was big during Gamergate. Her name is Brianna Wu. She has transitioned. I just sent you a tweet where she responded to me talking about Charlie. She said, Boogie, I think the only way to regain your honor is to transition. The only thing you could do to shock people at this point. I know some fellas, fallen Twitch stars, that can hook you up on internet hormones. What the fuck? I don't even understand what this fucking tweet is.
They
Explain
want you
this
to become Jim Sterling. That's what they want you to do. They want you to wear a top hat. They want you to put makeup on. Instead of being Boogie, you be Boogie Lena.
Right. Well, okay. I'll go ahead and say today, the reason I've been growing out my hair is because in a few weeks I'm going to have a pussy installed. Thank you.
What is that guy that you fucking have a crush on that has a dick now? What is his
Boogie,
name?
you've always had a pussy.
No, I am one. I am. It's
Oh,
very
you guys want to see my
different.
pussy? I got one for you.
Oh
Get it.
God!
Yeah, what the fuck?
What is this show?
No.
What is this show? Stop!
Oh my God!
Hey, top dollar for that shit right there. Play.
Stop!
Holy
Stop!
shit.
Stop! Good Lord!
I want to make love to that so bad.
This motherfucker has a front butt. Like, what is the front butt?
Oh my God! Holy shit! I've seen some fucked up shit on this show, but wow, George.
All right, you guys want to react to some shit?
Yeah.
I want to react to why Tommy's bitch ass ain't here. That's what I want to react to.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be home by now.
He's on allegedly on vacation.
I worked on my fucking birthday. 25,000
You
people
got your
watched me
face
work
tattooed
on my
on your fucking birthday. I don't think we've actually put across that yet, right?
No.
Like how?
I fucking did. I will say also, by the way, my birthday party was Saturday night, and we actually ended up keeping it low.
No one gives a fuck. Anyhow,
was cool.
so
It
this
was
is what
cool.
they said
Anyway.
on Reddit. Jesus Christ. You never stop talking. We're supposed to react to this stuff. I had a birthday party. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Okay. They say on Reddit that this is all an act. Boogie isn't mentally ill. He isn't unhinged. He isn't suicidal. He is completely elusive and intentionally behaving like this in order to elect sympathy and gloss over and deflect from what he actually did in the first place. Why are people, particular Keem, so gullible? If he was genuinely undergoing I don't want to fucking read this shit. I don't fucking care. What do you think,
Would
Boogie?
absolutely be incapable of getting through to and reasoning with. He wouldn't calm down and step behaving the way the minute Keem threatened to cut him off. This is so painfully forced and fake. I don't blame anybody for believing that, and I will say
I do.
There's probably
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do.
there's a
I do.
certain amount
I'm
of
so
manipulation in
no.
it.
I do. I'm so sick of people saying it's staged, it's fake. This is all like a script. Da da da.
Yeah.
Where? What
No,
part
no,
is
no.
fake? They can
Look,
never tell you.
Let me handle this. St. Thompson 22. You know what was forced and faked? All the orgasms your mother gave for your father before he got the town whore pregnant. That's what was forced and faked. We didn't plan Boogie faking cancer. We didn't
No.
set that up a year before the show. We didn't plan the dumbass to actually agree to get a face tattoo. We were backing out of it for fucking legal liability and maybe dragging other people's name through the fucking mud. What else do you think we fucking faked? Do you think we faked Tommy getting a butt hurt for not wanting to sign an NDA? You think Tommy wanted to walk away from like tens of thousands of dollars a year just because he wants to keep his integrity? Something we set up, and dude, the world's gonna eat you alive, Thompson.
Yeah. This is the other thing. Did you see that Tommy is now spinning a narrative on Twitter that the NDA is supposed to be so everybody signs it and we do scripted fake stuff? Do you see him saying
Yeah,
that?
I've seen that shit.
Is he
I'm
saying
like, dude,
that?
I'm like, but does Tommy know he works with Boogie? But the man who got a passport 2 days before he was supposed to leave to London, Boogie does nothing until the last fucking minute.
Yeah,
Boogie is not going to script or fake anything because he does no prep work.
And
you're not wrong.
Here's the other thing that pissed me off about Tommy. Tommy was on his show, like his personal show, and he goes, "Yeah, guys, Keem was in the DMs, and I'm just going to tell you this. Keem told us to react to him quitting. He told us that. Like, he's like trying to like let his audience know that it's like script. But yeah, I did tell you guys to react to me quitting, but I didn't tell Boogie, Wings, or Tommy why. Because I wanted to surprise Boogie with fucking Destiny. That's why.
Even if you didn't have the surprise for Destiny, that's just good fucking business. Hey, guys, I'm quitting. Go give me your reaction live. Good content.
Yeah.
I literally just said, go react to me quitting, and
He didn't tell us how to react.
I said
script us like.
I said, say whatever you want. I don't care. Just react.
Yep.
Right.
That's literally what you said. You said, like, talk about this and feel free to cut fucking loose because I don't care.
And by the way, you know who else is in this group chat? Hart. All right. So if it's all scripted, if it's all fake, it's all scripted, go ask Hart. He's in the chat.
Hart makes a side hustle off of just shitting on people for faking stuff like crypto scams.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now we have a locale live parody that we're gonna watch.
Oh, I want to see this.
All right. This is apparently.
Boogie fake cancer, as we all know.
Technically, I didn't lie about anything. When did I admit anything to you and Wings?
You already did.
I don't think that I ever admitted anything like that. You backed me into a corner, is what you did.
You not be drinking that. Boogie.
Which one is
You're
Wings?
going to die.
Good, maybe I'll fucking die, and everyone will fucking see how fucking wrong they were.
Boogie, if you die, you're still a liar. Because you're not dying of cancer, you're dying of being a fucking fatty.
You're gonna die if you keep drinking that shit.
I'm not.
You're gonna have a heart attack.
I under fucking stand that. I
This is a travesty.
understand that, Keem. I understand that. Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good, guys. Keem, I really like you. I respect you. I respect you, Wings.
You were just yelling at us.
No, I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember doing that.
The
Why
Wings
don't you bring
after
on
does not
Destiny?
have luscious
Because
man nose
Destiny,
like
that
me.
motherfucker.
Dude, come on. Give him a break. Damn, we got to talk over him, really? All right, fine, whatever.
This is adorable, though. It is actually really adorable.
I just thought I thought it was funny. I thought
really
it was funny.
like it. Yeah, that's really funny.
Hey, I'm just saying, like, if he wants to pretend to be me, he needs to look like a body of a champion, son. Champion and eating biscuits. But like, you gotta put a pillow or something up there.
The chat is fuck the chat. Like, honestly, fuck you guys. The kids went out there, they made a little parody. Give them a break. God, it's adorable. Yeah, it's adorable. It's adorable.
I think he did. I think he did a pretty good Boogie. It needed to be a little bit more manipulative, but otherwise,
Yeah, he needed a little more energy.
yeah.
All right, we have Boogie's song "At It" by Keem. What?
Isn't it the song you already played?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Boogie 2988, once loved by everyone. Played a character named Francis, raging at his screen for fun. The famous Era 37 brought laughter far and wide. Called the Mr. Rogers of the net, with a gentle smile, no lies. Oh, boogie, boogie, how did you fall so low? From the man we all adore to someone we don't know. Lies about your struggles scammed your fans so cruel. Now you're lost and hated, a sad and broken fool. Had weight loss surgery, but gained the pounds right back. Became a fence sitter, turned right into a hack. You lied about your cancer, manipulated all. Even your wife had left you, for your pride came the fall. Oh, boogie, boogie, how did you fall so low? From the man we all adore to someone we don't know. Lies about your struggles scammed your fans so cruel. Now you're lost and hated, a sad and broken fool. Pointed guns at trolls in the broad of day. Took a girl half your age, you snatched her away from a drug-dealing family. She's right by your side, Boogie 2988. Can't run from what you hide. Oh, boogie, boogie, how did you fall so low? From the man we all adore to someone we don't know. Lies about your struggles scammed your fans so cruel. Now you're lost and hated, a sad and broken fool. Pointed guns at trolls in the broad of day. Took a girl half your age, you snatched her away from a drug-dealing family. She's right by your side.
Where are they getting that
Boogie
from?
298. Can't run from
I
what
just had
you
an
hide.
epiphany though, and I don't want to say it.
Oh, boogie, boogie, how did you fall so low? From the man we all adore to someone we don't know. Lies about your struggles scammed your fans so cruel. Now you're lost and hated, a sad and broken fool. Boogie 298, a story steeped in pain of how the fame and fortune can drive a man insane. Once the Mr. Rogers, now just a cautionary tale of how the truth will find you when all else fails.
That's not wrong.
Holy
I do.
shit.
There's only
Holy
one thing
shit,
in that song.
that's a banger. That's
there's
a
only
banger.
one thing-
Shut up! That's a banger!
That's not a banger. That is not a banger. Fuck that. You know
I mean,
what
it's
it made me
country.
think
Nobody
about?
listens to country music, you know. But
Dude,
I listen to country music.
Country
you're
music
wrong.
is like the most popular music there is, like on the planet. Well, for music sales, that is. But go ahead.
Yeah.
But that's because they count Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift don't count as country music.
is it from Mudahar's bullshit where they think my girlfriend's family sells drugs or some shit? That's so weird. Why do they get that?
Boogie, did you take that girl's virginity?
I mean, that's not for me.
He
to say.
did. He did. We figured that out on the show.
That's yeah. Well, you guys continue to think that, and you're
No,
welcome to
Boogie,
think
you
I'll
said
never
that on the
confirm or
show.
deny that.
Boogie, you said that on the show.
I will never confirm that I absolutely did.
You
I'll never
said
say that. I don't
you,
kiss and tell. I don't kiss and tell. I will never confirm
You
that that's
said
absolutely 100% something. that happened.
One in the chat if he said this. I swear he said this on the show. He said
Well, I'm
this
not
on the
saying it
show.
now. I'm not saying that I definitely did.
Yes, he did.
I
One in the
absolutely
chat. One in the chat. He said this.
I will never confirm that I absolutely did do that. Yes.
I mean, like, is this the same well as you wouldn't confirm you didn't have cancer? Like, where are we at here? You got liar on your face.
What is wrong with you? What
She was 20. I mean, she
you
was
took
she was
that
an
girl's
adult.
virginity?
She was 20, and she was an adult.
Because I was just thinking, like, that girl came from, like, a farm life with parents that didn't really keep track of her. I'm like, did she get any other flings before she got the Boogie D?
Yeah, she just didn't really find anybody that she wanted to do that with. So she wanted to do that with me though.
But what magic did you have?
Okay, I'm gonna talk about my girlfriend's sexuality a little bit here, and it's super fucked up to do that, but she is demisexual.
No. Here, before you go,
She
I
is
want you to talk about.
demisexual, and she just never, until she falls in love with somebody, she's never gonna want to be with anybody. She fell in love with me, she wanted to be with me. She looks at men like the most attractive men on the planet. She looks at, like, we watched fucking Justified. She looks at Timothy Oliphant, who is a man so attractive, I'd suck his dick. Okay? I'd suck Timothy Oliphant's dick. Timothy Oliphant walks through the door right now, is like, I need a blowjob. I'll be on my fucking knees before you can say it. And I'm too fat to get on my knees. And she's like, I don't know, he's a guy.
He's just a guy. I don't know. She
Timothy
finds me
Oliphant
attractive.
is not that fucking attractive, but
Oh, I think he's the hottest motherfucker on the planet. Him and the other one I would.
what do you like about Timothy Oliphant?
And ladies
Let's
and
go get your
gentlemen, this
swagger.
absolutely disgusting moment has been brought to you by the members of Lolcow Live. We are now entering member-only chat. Okay,
That and John Hamm. John Hamm are the two most attractive men in the world, in my opinion.
oh God, you're weird. And we have a musical, a Boogie musical to react to. Here we go.
And Ryan
Read
Reynolds.
the donos, let me get through this. Go on, you big old homo. There's a butter knife to my wrist. Oh, shut up, Boogie in red. Don't know what to do. Take
set
a
up
deep
all
breath,
these
I
fucking
dropped the
musicals.
other shoe. I begged you, I begged you. I begged you, 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 I begged you.
There's another clip from the show. I'll try to find it on TikTok. It keeps showing up my TikTok timeline. It's where I'm like, life is misery. I just want to fucking die. I don't want to be alive. I don't want to be alive. People are taking that clip
Boogie,
in CapCut, and they're putting like, it's so fucking funny. Oh my
Hoping
god.
the fucking
That was
drum
going
thing.
viral,
I seen Boogie playing the drums earlier.
We got another one. Here we go.
The fuck up. Why are you over here all somber and sad and shit?
I'm kind of numb.
Why are you numb? Why are you numb?
Because it's better than being a crazy person.
Oh, here's one for me, one for my hooker.
This is the beginning of the downfall. This is the beginning of the downfall.
You remember about 3 weeks back, I said
That's a nice hotel room. Look at those
I
windows.
likely
Yeah.
could potentially have a form of
Wait, I got to pause real quick. That was the beginning of the downfall. I think the downfall started when you were born.
cancer. Turns out I got a rare blood cancer called polos. I'm getting called a liar when I'm not fucking lying.
He said he had cancer.
Wait, this is what? Why is this in here? This is it's someone else's version of the song. All right, we're just gonna skip that one because we've heard that a million times.
We love Mr. Sigma, though. We love you, bud.
Yeah, shout out. What the fuck?
The fuck is that? Oh my god. What is the internet? Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Boogie, look at Wings. What the fuck is Wings doing?
Oh.
Oh
Trying to
God.
get a little trance dance on him.
All right, I got another one.
What, this is a fucking poem? What this?
I don't know what the fuck this is. Bear with me.
That should be a song.
Here we go.
Fucking steel guitar right away, huh?
Boogie 2998 stood through the door. Scheme so bold like nothing seen before. Said he had cancer, wasn't nothing but a dancer. In the crowd they cheered and roared. Living high on lies he never could sustain. Little cow lived, couldn't take the strain. Then
I'm sorry, I can't take another country song.
Yeah.
Dude, why is all the AI songs fucking country?
I think it's because we did ours country, so everyone's just following suit. What else
We
do
need
we
some
have?
fucking
I'd like to
gangster
hear
rap.
some, like,
I want to see a
fucking metal.
gangster rap
Oh.
boogie song.
Here we go. We got one. This is only 5 seconds? Really?
5 seconds.
All right. Here we go.
hi, my name is Tipple. My name is Tipple. My name is Tipple.
To be fair, that's a good sound clip.
Wait. Come on, guys, be quiet. We got to play it.
Hi, my name is Tipple. My name is Tipple. My name is Tipple.
You know what it reminds me of? Boogie did a video way back in the fucking day where he did like another one bites the dust, and instead of like the lyrics, he's like PC Master Race.
PC. Oh yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the memes. It is meme time.
I was gonna reference this meme right here earlier. I was gonna ask Boogie, does Keemstar have a saddle branded for you yet?
Let me open
Battle?
up chat to
Oh, God.
anyone, or subscribers at least. Okay. Everybody in chat should now be free. Here are some of the memes. It says, all right, you cancer faking fat bitch. You need to be on your best behavior or else you'll get banned from Locale Live. And Boogie saying, yes, daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
That's a given. When you break into someone's house to rob them and they're watching Boogie get exposed.
I gotta say, this is lame as shit. Are we got a special guest or something? Like, are we really going down this docket?
I mean, I think the point is it's extremely degrading for me to see these, and I think that's part of the punishment. Still, I
Victim,
feel like, yeah.
Victim Olympics Champion World Tour. I'm on tour to explain all day. This is fine. The meme with the house burning down in the background.
That's my life.
I got a fucking meme for you. Why the fuck did you stream this shit? This is lame.
The only way Boogie can redeem himself is taking a knife to Phil.
Okay, I'll do it.
Shh! Don't say that. You get the channel banned.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
In Minecraft, I jacked and sucked off my dad.
I didn't suck them off. I didn't suck them off.
Yeah, you sound like you're disappointed. Good lord.
No, I'm just saying, I'm disappointed that it's like they're adding that to it. Like, I sucked it. I sucked it good. I sucked them real
They
good.
always add shit to it. Like,
It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm gonna do Tipples the Clown as shorts. I've decided. You're right, Jordy. I'm doing Tipples the Clown as shorts.
you ever see the movie name with Art
I
the
jacked
Clown?
off and sucked off my dad, Boogie 298.
Terrifier. Like, go watch
yeah.
the Terrifier movies.
Yeah, yeah.
Be that clown.
I mean, instead of having makeup on my face, I just have a fucking face tattoo that says liar. How about that?
No. You
good enough.
do the white grease paint and you put liar on, and maybe you do the red nose, and then you're just fucking evil.
Guys, Boogie may lie, but he's also a swords master, a gunslinger, a royal guard, and a trickster.
I'm a trickster.
I know Keemstar is enjoying these memes, but here's the first video of Tipples the Clown. Tipples has to kill Francis. It takes a little bit of work, but you film both characters, and you have Tipples kill your old character.
Shit, that's not a bad idea.
Keemstar
Shit, that's
pulling
not
the
a bad
classic Metal Gear move.
You look like Dr. Disrespect trying to hide from the fucking paparazzi right there. With the fucking glasses and shit on.
Boogie telling Keemstar all of his secrets. Keemstar will do that, by the way. He will call you up. And like when drama's going on, it's like, okay, tell me everything. Tell me everything.
I do.
He does.
For drama alert, like I need to know, right? I don't want to step on any landmines. So what I'll tell people is I'll be like, tell me the truth. Tell me everything. I don't leak private conversations. I don't, right? Or no one will talk to me. And that way, when this stuff comes up online, I don't step on a landmine and report something wrong, right? And most of the time, people are like, okay, this is what happened. So-and-so did essay so-and-so. I saw it, but I don't want to go on record.
Yeah, what's your bullshit meter like, though? Like, have you ever looked at somebody and you're like, you're just fucking lying to me?
Oh, yeah. YouTubers have lied to me before. One of them was Bashiverse. I hit up Bashiverse in the DMs. They said, hey, I got these reports that you were arrested for messing with a minor. Is that true? He goes, no, none of that's true. I was like, okay. Next thing I know,
active girlfriend underage, like Clara Baby Legs, was she like 16 or some shit like that?
She was 17. But he rushed and made a YouTube video before I had a chance to dig into it. But I went to him first. So he tells me it's not true in DMs, and then he goes first and goes, yeah, this was this thing happened, but I didn't really do anything. I was just like, I had my arm around my friend's little sister, and we were watching TV together. And that's not what happened at all. Like, that's not what happened.
What happened was hardcore federal penitentiary action.
And dude, I still have to fight those Basher allegations to this day. Like the people will literally say in this chat probably right now, Keem, what you did to Basher was horrible. He was fucking arrested. He got fucking charged. What are you talking about? They literally, some fucking commentator back in 2016 told them Basher's innocent, and they still believe it to this day. Even though we have his mugshot, he was arrested. Even though he started dating Clara Babylegs when she was a minor. Like, these are fucking undeniable facts.
I always thought all those Minecraft motherfuckers were weird as hell. I remember being in the YouTube spectrum back then, and I'm like, as like a young man, I'm like, why the fuck are you playing this kids game? Because I've been watching these YouTube videos where like people pretend to be princesses in Minecraft and shit. I'm like,
it's weird.
Oh, it's weird. It's fucking weird.
It's really weird. Now the chat's saying I killed Basher. No, he died of COVID.
No, he died of fucking COVID.
Shout out to Blippy for making some money off of it, but even then, Blippy was weird as fuck. Didn't he take a shit on somebody's chest?
Look at this Boogie crying eating pizza.
I saw that one. That's
look,
really
look,
good.
chat. This might be boring to you, but I don't care. This is the last time I'm on the show. I'm gonna watch some fucking memes and have a good
he can do
time.
whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah, if you don't want to be here, just leave. If you don't want to look at these fucking AI pictures, don't even.
Boogie wish she could have hair like that.
I'm sorry, but does that not look like a hybrid of like Boogie and Wings? Like it looks like
it does. Yeah.
I wish I had hair like that, motherfucker. Shit.
I wish I had hair like that.
Did y'all see that guy that got arrested from Cartoon Network? Kyle Crenzio.
Oh
yeah. His name is.
Drumler covered it, but go ahead.
Dude, there's nothing I got about it. The dude's looks fucking weird, dude. Like that's like the stereotypical incel neckbeard look, and like he dressed like that on purpose.
What the fuck is this meme? Sexy transgender doll creams out of her blank from taking you.
That's where it's he pussy. That's a he pussy, better be known as a bussy, from taking that huge British broadcasting company, OnlyFans Luna Barbie doll. I wonder if the last thing is like an advertisement for like an actual OnlyFans.
Is this what you nut to?
Are you judging? Are you kink shaming, Boogie?
No, I'm just curious. I need to know is it. What the fuck, Jordy?
Hey.
Speaking about Jordy, we have a Jordy meme here. Now it looks like Jordy Drizzy Drake is not into. What the fuck is that? A cow?
Are you accusing? Well, I don't know what the picture is. That's some anime fucking shit.
And then what Wings approves is sexy transgender doll creams out of he pussy from taking huge BBC OnlyFans.
Like this is right here's like boomerfied because it's not a he pussy anymore. It's the bussy, the boy pussy, the bussy,
the bussy.
Yeah, the bussy.
Apparently, we got PKA reacting.
It's on his first chin.
Oh, it's on the actual chin. Yeah. It's on the actual
that is
jawline.
A good joke. It's on the first chin.
No, I don't see any jawline.
That's fair. You know?
It's where the bone is. That's the closest.
Good for him. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's you know what I was thinking about the other day, Boogie?
Fuck, man. Why do you guys talk over the goddamn clips? We're supposed to listen.
Because this is our show. It's not their show.
Oh, my God.
We're supposed to react to them. If you ever get alpha testosterone, your fucking tattoo won't be hidden by your beard line anymore.
Oh, you're not wrong. You're not fucking wrong. No, I'll tell you something else. I was probably making a video about this. The hair's not growing very well through the tattoo. And so I Googled it. There's a chance it will not grow. That it will not grow over the tattoo. So I have like fucking, especially because it's infected and it's fucking scarring.
Okay. I think this is the last thing to react to. All right. Cut the power now. This is Boogie manipulating his roommates into cutting the power. This was forced drama, wasn't it? But we'll see.
No,
we'll see. We'll see.
You know, I told you I couldn't talk about this.
You knocked this out of the park.
I begged you not to make me talk about this on the show. I begged you.
You crushed it.
I begged you. I begged you. I begged you, Dan. I begged you.
You crushed it.
You did there.
Okay, right here. Watch Boogie's eyes.
Very good.
Ooh, gives the signal.
What kind of signal is look to your right? I look to my right because he came into the room.
You did.
I look to the right.
I feel like I got to give you the test, Boogie.
Is this? What the fuck?
Boogie, I got 3 questions I need you to answer right now.
Yes.
All right. The first question: what is 12 times 6?
Oh my god. 60, 72.
72. Okay. Second question: what is a noun?
A noun is in English language. It represents an object, person, place, or thing. So, for example, cake or pie or burger.
You got it correct. You got it correct.
Yeah,
you got it correct. Are you stressed? Are you nervous?
A little bit, because I know I'm gonna get one of these wrong. I don't know. I'm still not sure what a predicate is, so that's an easy one. Fuck me up on that one.
Well, that was the next one. What is a predicate?
I don't know. I have to Google that shit. I know we talked about it before, but it wasn't important to my life, so I forgot that shit.
Because I'm asking these questions because generally people that repeat themselves over and over again and get louder and louder, that's usually a sign of lack of intelligence. And like I never get that from you.
I'm not a particularly clever person. I would tell you that it's when I'm fucking out of my mind that I begin to repeat myself again and again. That's
Variety Pickle said the correct answer for Boogie when you ask what a noun is, you go cake, burger, and pie.
Yeah, right. Nouns. Yeah. Well, it's like you remember, like fucking Donald Trump was like,
"Oh my God, guys, can we react to the fucking? Can we please?
Yeah, oh my God, let's see some more AI songs,
dude. The whole point is we're supposed to fucking watch clips, right?
I know.
We're supposed to watch clips, and you're supposed to react to the clips because the whole fucking community has reacted to this, right? So I want to just go through this. I just want to go through all of this, right? And have you react to it because it's going to be content, all right? And you guys keep derailing it by what is a peanut?
What's a predicate?
What is a predicate?
Okay. No. Oh my God. A predicate. Shut the fuck up. Watch this.
Oh my God, I guess so. So Boogie apparently, he's been having a bad day.
Why don't you just tell the audience?
I don't want to destroy a human life.
Because I don't want to destroy someone's life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life. Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Bro, I love how Wings is not even phased.
No, I don't. I will divulge no more medical information to any of you motherfuckers.
You ain't got to tell me what it is.
A few moments later.
Why don't you say what you
moments later, oh God,
want to say about the situation?
I want to die. That's what I say over and over and over again. I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me. Help me. Help me.
I've seen that one a lot.
Wait.
You know which one? You know what one I've seen a lot, Boogie, where I punched a hole in the wall and had emotional breakdown. This shit happens.
Yeah, they like it. They like emotional breakdowns, don't they?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to laugh at someone having a freak out like that? I'm sorry. It's funny.
I think it is. In retrospect, it's funny. I think it's funny. So.
The only thing I could think of with this clip so far is like Asmongold has immaculate teeth for somebody who don't brush them.
Yeah, right.
All he eats is steak. That's all he eats. That's his whole diet.
That shit'll catch up with it. That shit.
I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. I begged you.
You crushed it.
I begged you.
To like last night.
It's kind of sad. It's a legit cry for help. I don't think anybody should feel bad for him because this behavior has been enabled his whole life. The worst thing that you can do for him is to feel sorry for him.
Not mentally fit to be on the show. That's exactly what I've been saying. Responsible.
No, what did you want to talk about? Talking about 4-year-old girls.
I got a question.
Jesus. Yes, my mother twitted my fucking tipples. That's part of the abuse.
When did we talk about 4-year-old girls?
Yo, Wings.
You're the one who's talking about it.
What happened to your camera?
She twisted my balls and my dick, and she told me that sex was disgusting and awful, and she told me that only disgusting, awful people had it.
Okay, but then well, let's not talk about any of it.
Okay, well, it's not okay.
My dad masturbated in front of me and showed me pornography and asked me if I wanted to join in and encouraged me to touch him, and I fucking did. I did.
Oh my God.
I fucking did.
Okay, no, we're done. We're done with it.
I wonder how that factors into lying about cancer. What does that have to do with lying about cancer?
You guys wanted to talk about that after the cancer thing. That's why.
This was another accusation entirely. It just wasn't part of the cancer stuff.
Oh, I love watching these clips.
Come on, Gold. Once again, the dumbest thing he said in reaction to all this was he said that all fat people are narcissists. I think it's what somebody told me he said. But honestly, every time I see a clip of him talking about anything, it's so he's the fence sitter. If anybody's it's like the most mild fucking takes. He's like, yeah, well, I think rain is bad sometimes. Yep.
Here's the thing, that the dude gets paid to watch the fucking YouTube. Like he has the best job in the world. He just turns the stream on, watches YouTube.
Yep.
I wish I could do that.
Then do it. Then do it.
I can't. My channel get destroyed.
Dude, you are such like. I'm sorry. Everyone calls Boogie a pussy and a coward and shit. Wings, you have to be the biggest coward. Like you will not. No, you're a coward. You won't try any different content.
It's not about trying the content. I'm cool with trying the content. See, my wife actually has cancer. That means I actually have to keep making money because she actually might need cancer treatment.
You don't think you'd make money
Bro,
watching memes?
Okay.
Shit?
Wait, time out. Wings, you're saying that you need to make money to pay for the cancer, right? If we
No, she doesn't have it right now in case it comes back.
Okay, fine. All right.
Correct.
Let's go to it's 2024. Let's go 4 years back. All right. In 2020, it was you need money for a house payment or something, or a truck payment or something, right? Let's go another 4 years before that. Hey guys, I gotta still make this Call of Duty content because I need money to pay my bills. Let's go for your entire career. This has been the crutch. Why you can't make different content. This content that you're doing on your stream where you just stream Call of Duty, let me rant for a little bit, where you just stream Call of Duty is never, ever, ever going to make you the big bucks, all right? You're getting older now. You need to retire. You need to take some risks, and you need to try some different content out. You have to do this. Get the fuck out of that goddamn lazy-ass comfort zone and put yourself through some uncomfortable fucking experiments to figure out what fucking works on your goddamn channel. And don't just make your fucking measly $5,000, $10,000 a month. Walk home with like 50 bands a month. Like, do something big. You can do this. I know you can fucking do this. There's a reason why you fucking trend all the fucking time. That videos making fun of you go fucking massively viral because it's not the stream in its entirety. It's these moments of gold, of Wings of Redemption. And when you put them together, you have a platinum fucking record. But you know what? You know who could edit that shit? You know who could make the platinum record themselves? You! You have always had the fucking power. Just use it.
Okay, so my rebuttal to this is like all the other cases, you were probably right? Like I didn't want to innovate because I was kind of lazy and I was cool with making the money because I didn't have nobody to work with. I got married in 2020, and but also in 2017, I gained a huge troll following that are sick in the fucking head that transcend every other fucking trolls out there, to the point that my trolls are a bigger lolcow than I am.
Yeah, that's true. But how the fuck does this keep you from watching a YouTube video?
Because it gives them ammunition to basically strike me and strike my YouTube channel down and take portions of my income away 2 weeks at a time.
Posted the video. So just watch creators you know.
All they gotta do is pretend to be the person hosting the video. One of my last channel strikes was somebody pretending I stole.
And then you call Keemstar and they'll fucking fix your shit.
Let me finish. Me and my wife were playing that game. It was like Fall Guys. We're playing Fall Guys, and we were having fun. We were streaming it, and somebody streamed it and claimed that I was stealing their stream while we were actually playing Fall Guys. It doesn't matter on YouTube. YouTube is 100% an algorithm. Machines take it over. So like I can lose my income 2 weeks at a time for any slight mess up. And I try not to.
Okay, let me try this. All right. When I get into my truck and I drive to the gas station, on the way to the gas station, Wings, I'm not thinking the whole time, oh my God, what if my tire falls off? Oh my God, what if lightning strikes a tree and it lands right in front of the road and I hit it? What if a deer jumps out in front of me? What if this guy runs a red light and fucking T-bones me? No, the whole time I'm driving, I'm thinking, when I get to the store, I'm going to get this. Right? Like, keep your mind on the fucking mission. Keep your mind on the mission. Bro, if you're constantly thinking my trolls are gonna do this, or maybe they might do that, or da 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 da. They're
all right. How about this? How about this? I'll try the Asmon Gold thing if you can guarantee if I get a 2-week like stream suspension, you'll pay me the salary I would make, which is $880 a week.
You're gonna react to content.
I'll do the Asmon Gold thing, but if they strike my channel down for those 2 weeks where it's false, you owe me those 2 weeks of income. I know it's no benefit for you, but like, it takes the excuse away.
That you might get copyright, but you still make the donations. Asmon Golds gets copyrighted all the time.
No, I'm not talking about the copyright.
He doesn't run ads, right? So
it's not even about the copyright strike. I'm like the copyright like notice, like where somebody else takes the ad money. These guys put the strike on the channel, so once you get 2 strikes, you can't stream no more on YouTube. And the 3rd strike, they delete your channel.
Who's going to put a strike on you? Let's say you're pulling up YouTube clips and whatnot. Who's going to strike you?
People pretending to be the owners of the video.
Well, that'll get cleared up eventually.
It's 2 weeks. I've been through this already. It takes 2 weeks.
You know what? Maybe the rest of us don't have the same perspective, because your trolls are like insane. Like, you have the most insane fucking haters I've ever come across the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think, well, fuck that. Fuck reacting to videos. Why don't you just go fucking make vlogs?
I'm doing it. I got vlogs right now in the thing. I got to edit. I got 2 of them on the deck coming up.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Moving on. Asmon Gold.
People like Boogie do is they try to make you feel sorry for them or make you feel bad, as if like this has anything to do with you lying about having cancer and scamming people with a cryptocurrency. What does your mom have to do with that? It's an act? I think it's an act too, in order to make people feel sorry for them. Yep.
That's pretty much the whole clip. What do you think, Boogie?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's missing the key point that it was a completely different accusation, but 110%, whether I mean to do it or not, whether it's a conscious decision or not, it's
both of those guys.
Absolutely, I'm a covert narcissist. That's true. This is, I want people to feel sorry for me, and I use that to try to get people to leave me the fuck alone. And we're not doing that anymore on this fucking show, at the very least.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce we have DSP. Go ahead, Phil.
Both of those guys literally sold out. It's a vile show. It's a disgusting show. The show has completely fallen apart. It's scripted, you idiot. We have the evidence. Boogie got forced.
It's scripted, you idiot.
It's scripted, you idiot.
My God.
To have a face tattoo. I was right all along.
I like Phil's shirt.
With Keemstar or anything he's involved in. All right? I have absolutely no association whatsoever with Keemstar or anything he's involved in. All right? Last year, there was talk that I would do a podcast with Boogie and Wings, but it would be our podcast, meaning the 3 of us would do a podcast together. And then both of those guys literally sold out and signed up with Keemstar to do a drama podcast called The Lol Cow Show or The Lol Cow Cast or whatever it is, where essentially the purpose of the show is they get bullied all day. A bunch of people who call farmers go on there and make fun of them constantly, and they just stand there and take it and get paid money to do it. It's a vile show. It's a disgusting show. It's exactly what I thought it was. It's complete and utter fabricated drama. All right? It's mostly fabricated. Like, almost everything on that show is scripted, 100%.
Bro, I put out a notice on Twitter, and I said, hey, look, it's okay for everyone to have an opinion. You can have an opinion that the show is scripted and fake. But the way Phil is saying this is 100% fake. I'm sorry, that's defamation. That's slander. That's slander. Yep. Like, we can sue him, okay, for that.
Do it. I think we should.
So I put out a fucking tweet saying I'm considering suing him because I was like, wait a minute, you can't just do that. He can't come out and say that's a fact that the show's scripted and fake. You can't do that.
But here's the problem with it. Here's the problem. Like, you'd have to prove damages. What damages would Phil have caused us since he's such minute?
Well, this has went viral, and now everyone in our chat is spamming that it's fake.
Exactly.
But no, look, at the end of the day, you know what Phil did in response to my tweet? he added a fucking there's a way to add a note or something on your YouTube video or a description or something. And he said, just so everyone knows, these are my opinions and my opinions only. After I put up that tweet, but okay.
Done ahead of time. They already know what they're going to say and do. They do these fake sides. Oh, I'm going to quit the show. No, I'm going to quit the show. Oh, he quit. Oh, he's back. Oh, he quit. Oh, he's back. It's 100% fabricated. It's just as fake as shitty reality TV. But the people who watch the show are mental morons. They think it's legit. They're just complete moronic idiots to think that anything there would be real.
Damn. Phil is saying that you guys are all idiots and morons.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
But the truth is, I never want to be involved in that kind of drama content anyway, right? Ever. That's why I said I'm not involved with this show. You know, Keemstar couldn't even legitimately contact me and offer me a real spot on the show. He demanded on Twitter.
Do I even have to respond to this? Because I clearly did reach out to him and talk to him. Like, come on.
He's about to talk about what I want to talk about.
A $50K offer to be on the show before he even spoke with me. Like, he's making demands. Over the last 2 years, he's tried to harass me by saying he was going to contact my friends and family and do a negative Netflix documentary about me. This guy's nuts, okay? He's a fucking asshole. He's a piece of garbage. I want nothing to do with this man, all right? I've made this abundantly clear over the last 2 years. I want nothing to do with Keemstar whatsoever, all right? At all. You guys keep coming on my streams and bringing it up. And I keep telling you, guys, every time that you bring this shit up, you are literally feeding into the hands of these drama bitches. You understand that? Because that's all they are. They're bitches. They make up shit.
Oh, this is so good.
Gullible, dumb people will talk about it, watch it, and give them money for it. Okay? If you watch the show, if you talk about the show, if you care about the show, you fell for the trap, you're a gullible idiot, and all they care about is milking you for money and views. That's it. They don't want to make legit content. If they did, they'd make a legit show.
What is okay, hold on.
What
is legit content? Wings streaming video games, DSP stream. That's legit. What is content? All right.
Oh no! So don't forget, he's got this fucking show, the One Up podcast or something like that, where for an hour a day he sets and bitches about how much money he's making. So that's apparently legit content. He berates the people who donate to him. He berates the people who don't donate to him. He fucking spends and then maybe he mentions video game news a little bit. Shit that got covered 3 days ago. Like,
Chad is saying that DSP's right. He's not, because the show is not scripted. All right, the show is way better, more entertaining than DSP has ever produced. All right, maybe the fappening, well, that was a high moment for him, you know, where he beat off on camera. But yeah, the show is wildly more entertaining than his. He's not right. Nope. This is fucking silly. He's fucking salty and he's mad because he missed out on so much fucking money. Go ahead, Wings.
To defend Phil does make a good show, but he just doesn't do a high volume show. Like, he's not a show that's designed to be super popular. But like, Phil does put effort into his own content product. I will give him that. But I've noticed this with this clip. What? If you look, you can't tell where it's froze right now, but when you see Phil looking directly at the camera, his eyes are yellowing. He's an alcoholic.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like play it a little bit more when his eyes are wide open, and you can see the yellow in his eyes.
Before we do that, what do you mean he produces good quality? I'm so confused. He doesn't. I've been on his streams.
If you compare Wings video, DSP's video game content versus like other people doing the same thing, his content value is way higher than like somebody with like 10 viewers out there in fucking no man's land.
He's got a
but what's the difference between that and what Osmond Gold does? Like, Osmond Gold, he just watches other popular shit in the dark.
Well, two wrongs don't make a right. I mean, there's nothing.
Well, one's a millionaire from it. The other one gets shit on all the time because he's barely getting by because he might be a gambling addict with alcohol addiction.
What Asmon Gold brings to the table is personality and interest. I've never heard Asmon Gold scream at a donator for not donating enough.
Yeah, but Asmon Gold also don't have to deal with the stuff that Phil has to deal with. Asmon Gold doesn't have people go into his bank account.
Listen. We know for 100% that DSP is stuck in the year 2010. All right. Yeah. And that's why he produces the content he does. And then when I hear Wings say, well, he actually does produce a pretty good video game, then I'm like, Wings is also stuck in 2010. It's 2024. This is not the content. This is not the trend. This is not the movement, right? You know, to be a content creator, to be a YouTuber, to be an actual influencer in this online entertainment community, you have to evolve, right? You have to mix it up. You got to do different things, right?
Yeah, but
you can't.
What if he wants to be a video game creator? Like, there's still video game creators out there.
But what they're doing is
they have like the best editors wings. They have the best thumbnails. They have like the best concepts for videos. They don't just fucking play the game. Let's plays are not it. You go in the game and you have I don't know, how to meet the Princess Dragon on level 45. Hey guys, I just discovered this new clue. You got to go over, like, bro.
Here's how I know you don't know what you're talking about, because the number one view guys in video games do nothing of that. They just upload the game raw.
Who's number one? Who's number one?
I don't know who number one is, but I'll give you examples of like big channels like Yamfa, like Solid State Gaming. All they do is they get the game early, they play the entire game, they put it up there, and they do it in long videos, and boom, it's done.
Dude, I looked up Solid State Gaming. They don't even come up on a Google search.
Put up Yamfa.
Hold on, I found them.
I don't want to. Do I have to go this far into this debate? Like, honestly,
well, I'm just saying, like none of the people that actually commented that do that is actually big in gaming. Like, I'm granted, the Brad's not going to be around anymore. Like, he's pretty solidified that. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to do a certain type of content, just because the viewership isn't there doesn't mean that what you're doing isn't higher quality than what other people are doing in the same field.
Dude, when I see DSP play a video game, he sucks at it. He rages. He's not good at it. And it's like,
that's just sick, though.
Yeah, but it's like,
he's good at Street Fighter.
Here's the thing, Wings, right? Okay, so maybe you're doing a Let's Play. How about getting every fucking knowledge you can of that fucking game before you turn on that stream and start saying, hey guys, I read in Game Informer that this is, you know, how you go through this.
You're accusing me of doing Let's Plays. I stream Rainbow Six.
I'm just saying, like, this is not good content.
I know it's not. I know it's not content because it doesn't grow my fucking channel.
But that's why we have this argument. It's because you're saying it's good content and he does good content.
No, I'm saying what the argument is what I'm saying is I'm stuck doing that content because it's safe versus risking losing my income.
Whatever. It's boring as fuck.
They haven't done that at all. They don't care about that. They just care about the money. All right? So I don't know why anyone would care about this show in my audience. If you have a brain between these two ears in your head, you should never watch it. You should never discuss it. You should never give it a moment of your time. All right? The only reason I'm bringing it up is because for some weird reason, people have been contacting me in the last, 4 days, and they're all saying almost exactly the same thing. Here's what they're saying. Phil, you were completely right about the show all along. The events over there have become incredibly heinous. The show has completely fallen apart. It's awful. And what was the other thing? There was one other thing too. So basically, the weird part about it is people keep writing me and saying this. Like, oh yeah, that's what it is. They're saying they actually admitted on the show publicly that you were right all along about everything.
Yeah, we did. That's true. Because DSP said if Wings and Boogie come on this show, that Keemstar was going to expose them and ruin their careers. And yeah, the DSP that's right.
I mean, you did expose me here. And at the end of the day, like Jordy said, my brand is more viral than it's ever been. And so what that it's toxic? The internet likes heels. So fuck it. I'll play the heel, and I'm going to probably make 10 times what DSP makes a month if I decide to do that. If I decide to actually buckle down and stream and fucking make videos.
What do you think DSP makes, Boogie?
If I had to guess, $4K a month.
He makes $100,000 a year.
130 last time.
He makes good money. How much do you make, Wings?
A year?
Yeah.
30 before locale, 36 to 45.
Shut the fuck up. DSP makes more money than you?
Yeah, he doubles or triples my money.
How?
He has this group of audience, these people, that they make fun of for being so fucking gullible or whatever. But I mean, I genuinely think there's people that give him his fucking disability check because all they do is just watch him. It's the one thing they watch.
Bro, that is
like a comfort food.
That is literally mind blowing that DSP makes. I feel like I need to pull up a DSP stream real quick. Like there's got to be.
The numbers are super low. Like he only gets like on average, he averages like 200 to 300 like I do. And then he'll get one that does like 600. But he streams like 6 hours a day, 6 days a week. And he does like these, the haters call them begathons, where basically he'll have like this really big bill he has to pay, and he'll do like a 12-hour like stream, and usually he gets it.
Are you
Yeah, I would
fucking
very much like to
serious?
make fucking $130,000 a year. Apparently, I need to play video games fucking badly. If this is true, how do we know that's what he makes?
Bro, I
Somebody's
can't even
fucking-
find. I literally cannot find his channel. Okay, I found it. Okay, go ahead.
There it is. The reason they know this is because they got into his bank records, and they basically have social engineered his social security number at this point.
Yeah. Is okay. So I'm looking at a website
Because that's how they have the whole like the WWE Champions thing, where he's spending like $2,000 or $3,000 a month on like a gotcha game.
Dude, I'm looking at YouTubers.me. It says DSP Gaming last 7 days made $142 in donations. In the last 30 days, 574. Now is that can't be accurate?
He gets his donations outside of YouTube. I think he does it because you can use like Streamlabs and stuff like that. But hey, just to give the audience a perspective who've never seen a DSP stream, this is DSP's stream. It was 3 days ago. It has less than 700 views, which is like insanely low. Here we
Controller
go.
is great for modern games. Like every modern first party game that I play on here, it's amazing. But when you want to play retro stuff, this controller stinks. The D-pad is not good. It's actually faulty. So a lot of the times you go to...
Well, I will say he's educating his audience, so that's good. All right.
Dang it.
He's playing that.
I know. I used to do retro stuff more often, but people didn't really like it.
I mean, he does talk to his chat. I don't know. Maybe he, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
My whole point is like people criticize him for doing a bad job when he doesn't. He does a good job. He just has a huge stigma on him, and he's a gambling addict.
All right, we need to listen to the 10-minute mark because he says something about Boogie. Go ahead, Boogie. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I was just gonna say. I mean, if he's putting in the hours, 6 hours a day, that shows shit. I mean, that's dedication. Give credit for that, Phil.
Well, here we go.
Her into a living joke, and everyone said, "Oh, I'm gonna repeat that." That kind of content is harmful to the world, to human society as a whole.
The world,
right? Remember when they did the Anna Nicole Smith show back on TV, and everyone said, "Oh, that's not harmful. That content's fine because she's in on the joke." I mean, yeah, she's a train wreck. Her career fell apart. You could tell that she's high and drunk half the time on the show. Well, who cares? It's fine. She's dead now. She's dead.
Yeah, people dying, Phil.
Well, he's making a valid point here. Anna Nicole Smith died from drug abuse.
Yeah, she was a drug addict before the show. Yeah.
She was
a stripper before she married.
She's dead.
Yes, I said stripper / drug addict. A lot of strippers tend to do drugs to cope.
Yeah, the best way to get a stripper is an 8-ball.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've known a good number of strippers, and trust me, whether it was fucking at least marijuana, but all the way up to fucking Xanax or worse.
All right, I gotta listen.
Did you used to like?
Okay.
Because people around her turned her into a living joke, and everyone said, "Oh, that's fine. That's good content." She died because of those people. Do you understand?
Every time he says she died.
Hey guys, we got another SWAT attempt. Hooray, more cops. I'll see if I can get them on camera this time. Yellow man.
What an attention freak. I'll see if I can get him on camera.
Yeah, I'll see if I'll get him to come talk to us this time. Come on in.
All right, whoa. I gotta switch cameras.
Yeah, put Boogie full screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm live streaming right now. If you want to, yeah, if you want me to come out there, I can. We're live right now. What's the nature of this one?
You remember the pizza one?
Oh, it's another pizza one. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Is it cops or a pizza guy?
It's cops. Hold on.
We were trying to keep it hidden.
Yeah.
So I got my hand over.
Right. Yeah, we're live. We're live right now. Hold on. You want me to cut this or?
No, can you read from there? Is that accurate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, it's not posted anywhere, so that's why they couldn't call you. And I'm paired up with a second officer tonight, so he's new to the city, and I wanted to show him where this address was in case we get similar calls.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
He's aware.
Yeah.
Officer, he has a gun.
I'm so sorry to waste your time.
Officer, look at his face.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
He has a gun. He's
Yeah, thank you guys so
resisting.
much.
He's
You have a great day.
resisting.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Boogie got swatted.
I don't think that's a SWAT. Like, what was the pizza thing about Boogie?
Yeah,
What
so
is that
here's what they're
about?
doing. They're calling a pizza place, and they're saying that I guess it's a woman calling the pizza place, and they'll say that they're being abused, they're an abused woman, and that they need to send the cops to this address to rescue the abused woman. So supposedly they're like, "Hi, yes, I'd like to order a pizza. Yes, my husband's hitting me." Right, and then they'll call the cops. The pizza place will do their due diligence. They'll call the cops, say they got a report of an abused woman, and then they'll come and they'll question Desi and stuff.
Boogie just got swatted, and the entire chat is saying it's fake.
Yeah,
you heard the cop talking about
cops
it.
walk through the front door right now, and that's fake.
You have a
four cops,
Boogie.
Four
Boogie,
cops.
don't you have
They had four of
you have a
this.
ring? You have a ring thing, don't you, Boogie? Do you pay for the subscription?
Yeah. Hold on, I can bring that up right now and send it to Keem.
Yeah. Okay, we got to get proof that cops were actually.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna play the proof right of the video on the Ring camera, and then the audience is gonna be like, "Oh, those are paid actors."
Those are paid actors. Yeah.
Yeah, Boogie's making all that local live fake money.
Yeah.
He can pay actors now to make the show better.
They're saying
After we
fake.
bored them all away.
They're saying
Fucking meme comment.
they're saying fake pizza.
Fake pizza.
Shit, I'm so fucking fat. I'd be disappointed they didn't bring the pizza.
Yeah, I could go for some pizza right now, man. That sounds good.
Somebody in chat said pre-recorded SWAT.
Yeah. I mean, we've had that opportunity. Don't get me wrong. They've been here about 5 times in the last 2 weeks. This is
Yeah,
common.
I have a trouble calling that a SWAT. That's more of like, hey, we want to talk to you about shit. Like, swatting is way more hardcore.
right,
'Cause I've been
so-
swatted 5 times.
Right,
That shit's
so it is-
rough.
It is a swatting attempt because what they're trying to do is get them to show up with guns blazing because there's an abused woman.
Boogie.
That's what they're
boogie.
trying to do.
Yeah,
They're
it's an
faking
attempt. But like, it's way different than when you walk into your kitchen and you got guys with flashlights and assault rifles
yeah.
threatening to kill you.
Here's what I'll say about the Fayetteville cops, and you can say whatever you want to about them. You can say whatever you want to about cops. Lord knows I have said bad things about cops in other areas. I've never said shit about the Fayetteville cops, and I'll tell you why, because they are fucking amazing. You guys remember, I told you guys last time I had kind of a deal where they call first and everything else. They called here first, just like this is why they're like, they understand that I'm a streamer. They understand that this is a common occurrence, and they react appropriately in case something's wrong, but they're not going to come in and burst down the fucking doors. And they're actually really cool. They're really polite. And these are the people that know I have a record. These are the people that know I fired a gun at somebody, and they're still fucking cool to me. I don't understand why, but they fucking are. You just heard them. And then, Keem, you check your shit. You should have that right there.
Yep. Keep talking, guys. It's just gonna. I need
I
just 2
you know,
seconds.
Like, I think it's insane that, number one, you're like harassing a pizza place with this shit, and you're making them feel like shit. They think a woman's getting abused, so like they're involved. Secondly, you're wasting the police's time. Those guys could be out busting actual criminals, right? Imagine they come to my side of town, because I live west side of town. They come out here, and now something bad happens the east side of town, and they have to travel twice as far. Somebody fucking dies because you're wasting cops' times. Go fuck yourselves.
To what? Mildly inconvenience my dogs because they bark a little bit? Is that who you're inconveniencing is the pizza place? Who you're inconveniencing is the cops? Who you're inconveniencing is whoever's in fucking need right now. That's who you're inconveniencing.
I can tell you the other end of this. Whoever's on the line with this pizza place, eventually the cops get tired of dealing with it and they just escalate it up to the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Yeah,
and
that's
what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the footage right here.
Yeah.
Happening moments ago, Boogie 2988 had the cops called on him for faking cancer.
And what's so funny about it to me is it's just complete bullshit, right? Like obviously,
No, it's not. You did fake cancer.
No, I know. I'm saying I'm not fucking abusing anybody. It's absurd.
All right, back to Phil.
One of the people on the show has to die, and then you'll realize that it's junk content, that you shouldn't be watching it. Is that what it takes? Are you that fucking dumb that you don't understand that human exploitation is bad? This is common sense, common morality stuff. This is not big.
Human exploitation is bad. This is a guy who exploits his audience every single week and says, hey guys, I'm going to be homeless. Hey guys, they're going to turn my electric off. Hey guys.
We're not making enough donations today. We've made plenty on terms of memberships, but we're not making enough in direct donations. Like how many fucking times
this guy is like
about money?
This guy,
I do disagree with that.
Go ahead.
Oh, I do. I agree with Boogie saying, because he doesn't want you to super chat because YouTube takes 30% out of the super chat. You gotta donate through his other third party website so he can get 100% of the tips. He can use them today, because this man makes $130,000 a year and he's living hand to mouth to the point that he can't pay for his groceries unless you put tips in his hand today.
Yeah.
Like how are you a grown adult in your 40s and you can't fucking budget yourself for your month-to-month paycheck on YouTube?
Because he's lying. Because he's lying. Here's the thing. DSP's content is actually fake. It is actually fake. It is not real. When he says my electric's going to be turned off unless I get these donations, he's lying. He is lying. When he says he doesn't make enough money on his show, he's been caught lying. All right? He's been caught lying multiple times about multiple different fucking things. So the fact that that guy is saying that this show is scripted and faked, no, your whole fucking existence is fake.
Brain thinking shit. This is like if you have a base of human understanding in your head, a tiny little nugget of intelligence, you would know that that is bad stuff that should not get attention, right? You should be doing everything in your power to stop people from watching that. What is wrong with you? If you don't know who that is, go look it up. Anna Nicole Smith. Go look her up and see her horrible life story of how she degraded.
Is he trying to call Anna Nicole Smith fat?
No.
Well, what's the comparisons? Boogie's not on
comparisons.
drugs.
Is Anna Nicole Smith married like this rich old man that went to the strip club all the time, and then she used his money to do drugs and shit like that, and they had a show when her life was falling apart.
Yep.
And he's trying to say that show is just them putting the camera on the death throes of her career, and she just died afterward. Nobody gave a fuck.
Which is, I'm telling
not
you,
true.
people fucking die. Drug addicts fucking die. Pointing a camera at them won't make it any better or fucking worse.
Speaking of drug addicts, did you guys hear that Phil went to the toilet on his fucking stream and in this bathroom break he spent $400 on WWE champions?
Oh my God.
I don't fucking doubt it.
Yeah, Duty was sending me this message. He's like, Phil spent $400 on his bathroom break on his stream.
Yeah, I'm not bringing Duty streams on. That guy's a fucking weirdo. I don't like the guy. You guys can like him all you want, but he's
what's the weirdo? Tell me why you think he's weird.
Well, he just steals our content and uploads it with no commentary whatsoever. He'll put 15-minute sections of Loco on his channel. I'm like, bro, you can't fucking do that. Yeah, he's fucking,
I had no clue he was doing that. That's fucked up.
He's a fucking idiot. Anyhow.
At least react to it. At least with commentary.
I'm so done with DSP. Let's move on to the next thing. What else do we got here?
Duty Streams is in chat right now. Say Phil's received $32,000 so far in 2024 and has spent $24K on WWE champions.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Yes. Okay. If that is true, who's running the fake scripted fucking show? Who's running the I don't have enough money to pay my bills. You guys really need to who has the fake show? Not us, you buddy.
No shit. Also, if he's made 32K and it's the end of July, he will not make 100K this year or anywhere close.
But that's tips. That's not counting his YouTube ads or other things like that.
And ladies and gentlemen,
he also has a Patreon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Trans Boogie.
And I saw on the subreddit people saying I'm faking cancer. Look, man, I may be a piece of shit. I'm not that kind of piece of shit that I spent the last year lying about cancer.
Oh, shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, I might still have this cancer, which we've talked about. I'm still being treated for it. But yeah, I did jump the gun quite a bit.
Oh, I've seen this. Oh, this is good.
Wait, Ethan Klein says he's going to save what?
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, I heard he's been reacting to our show. I don't know.
Of
I don't
course
watch this shit.
You should get out of there, Carl.
Yeah, I hope she's okay.
Should definitely get out of there.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that whatever's going on with her, she's probably fairly dependent on him at this point. Reach out.
She's got an entire
I'll
family.
pay for your escape. I mean, I can do that. I don't want to be like responsible for her though. But like, if you need like a plane ticket to get home or some shit, I can do that.
Okay.
Is this
Hey,
a good
Desi.
idea or a bad idea?
Come here.
I just put in.
Yo.
Come here. Ethan Klein says he will cut you a check so that you can leave me. He'll pay for at least a plane ticket. He says he doesn't want you to be financially dependent on him.
Bro, take that.
But you want a free flight from Ethan? Where you want to go? Pick a place. Anywhere in the world. You don't have your passport. So somewhere in the United States, where you want to fly to for free? Pick a place.
Ethan, she needs passport money too.
Oh yeah, get her passport money. You want to go to Disneyland? All right, Ethan Klein. She needs to escape me. She's going to need the following. We've determined she's going to need 2 flights, first class to Los Angeles, California, a hotel for 5 nights on Disneyland property, and you know what? We'll cover the tickets. Don't worry about it. That's on us. Ethan. She'll be fine.
I will say,
Love you, baby.
I obviously everyone knows that I'm not a fan of Ethan Klein, but when he was at his worst was a couple years ago when he was like really fat. And he was making a lot of mistakes. He was saying some fucking horrible stuff on his stream. I mean, we talked about it on Drama all the time. And I kept saying to him, I'm like, dude, lose weight, get healthier. Or, he was starting to lose weight. And I was like, actually like being somewhat nice to him. Cause I'm like, I know he's going to fucking do better and feel better if he loses that weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know of him being in any fucking controversies ever since he's got skinny. I'm going to be honest. I really don't. Like, he said some wild stuff about bombing churches and like a bunch of crazy stuff. He was not good mentally during that time frame.
He decided to take the wrong fucking side when it came to this whole Middle East shit, it seemed like. At least that's what I've heard. I don't really know what the right side is. They both seem like bad sides, but he was like all gung-ho for one.
I guess to follow up that point, like, guys, get thin. Like, get
He's
thin.
not wrong.
He's
not wrong.
He's doing better. I don't know about financially or views. I don't pay attention to the show, but he has not been in any scandals that I know of recently.
Too late now.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, I can recant it. Psych.
I think
What bad could it be about it?
if she actually ends up messaging one of us and is like, I want to leave here right now, slay.
Yeah.
Ethan
Yeah.
offered it.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
do it, but I
That's
don't
fair.
think she
That's
will.
You're stuck.
Sounds like to me they're struggling
I
over
just-
a $400
I
plane
think it's
ticket over there.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Nice
first
to
class
get
to LA is
the
only about
option
600. I know.
It ain't first class to LA.
If you're stuck.
Should we watch the rest of this clip?
Yeah, fuck it. I want to see what
20
others-
seconds.
You know.
Yeah, 20 more seconds.
So reach out to any of us.
Okay, that's it. Yeah. All right, cool. What else
All
do
right,
we have?
Ethan, do me a favor. Ethan Klein, if you're watching this, follow my girl on Instagram so she can message you. It absolutely won't be me on her phone asking for trips to LA.
I don't think he's gonna fall for it. 2 years ago, Boogie threatened people who didn't believe he had cancer. Ooh,
Yeah,
you piece of shit. What did you do now?
Hey, sorry about my voice. I'm getting over the flu, but I wanted to say thank you to the people that have reached out in the last 24 hours. Content creators.
Hold on. Time out. Look at how you look, right? That's exactly how you would look today if you grew your beard out and you fucking cut your hair. Do not cut your hair. That guy looks like a fucking pedophile.
Oh, well, I look like a fucking clown right now.
Yeah, I'd rather look like a fucking clown than a goddamn pedophile. That guy looks like that fat motherfucker looks like Jarrett from Subway. Like, what the fuck is
He
that?
kind of does, yeah.
I'm telling you, those glasses were doing me no fucking favor. Desi liked them, but I fucking hated them.
No. End that shit. Don't ever fucking look like that again. Good Lord.
Thank you to the people that have reached out in the last 24 hours. Content creators, YouTubers, fans, friends, even people that don't even like me have had nice things to say, and I'm really grateful. Thank you. I have a favor to ask of those people, though, and I'm sorry to have to ask anything. But I see the rumor mill's creeping back up again. The same rumor mill that's accused me of God knows what else. And this time they've decided that I am faking my cancer diagnosis.
Oh, you manipulative piece of shit. This was the bro, before we get into this was the moment where that video should have been. Guys, listen, I think I jumped the gun with a cancer thing. I still haven't been officially diagnosed. And I freaked out, and like I think I still have it. Just so you know, I think I still have it. My doctor thinks I have it, and he's treating me for it. But I need to get officially diagnosed. That was the moment, Boogie. Why?
Yep. You're
Just
right.
said you did
100%.
the exact opposite, and you were like, "Hey guys, there's a bunch of mean people being mean to me, saying I'm faking my cancer. Can you defend me?" Like what?
Yep.
That is like, bro, how?
If you did that, I'd look so much better when I beat you up in the boxing ring.
Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, that's what I was like at the time, because again, I knew. Number one, I didn't know that I was ever going to need an official diagnosis. Just like my doctor said, we're just going to treat it. It's going to treat it. Don't worry about it. And secondly, I should have never talked about it. And when I did, at that point, like what you're suggesting now, I was terrified. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to go through what I'm going to end up with a liar tattooed to my fucking face. And so this is one of the problems. And let me teach you what I've learned through all of this. When you lie once, you'll have to tell 1,000 fucking lies to cover it. Don't be a lying piece of shit, or this is the fucking result. And it may not be a physical fucking tattoo, but for the rest of your life, you're going to know you're a lying piece of shit. I spent 2 years thinking, oh, I don't officially have this diagnosis. God, this bomb's going to drop eventually. This bomb's going to drop eventually. Should have never fucking talked about it. Should have never fucking talked about it. I didn't want to talk about it with Mike. I didn't want to talk about it with fucking anybody. I tried to fucking sweep it under the rug. And when Destiny came in, I'm like, I'm fucked, because I know I don't have an official diagnosis. I know I'm being treated for it, but I don't fucking lie. Don't fucking lie about shit, because you end up fucking spending the rest of your life being a liar to cover for that one fucking lie.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Locale Live Season 1. On Season 2, we discovered that Boogie 2988 did not have his tittles twisted by his mother, did not see his dad's dick, and did not get molested by his sister. We'll see you next time.
I really did just order a fucking clown setup.
And whereas I know that those people know better, I know that nobody's that fucking stupid, it's still going to spread like wildfire. So number one, if you're that kind of person, fucking stop. I get it's fun to LARP about me. I get it's fun to pretend that I'm a piece of shit. And I get that I made my mistakes in the past. But cancer's not something to pretend about. Cancer's not something to joke about.
You did, though! Oh, my God, you did, though! You
This is such a bad video.
Oh, my God, this video is so fucking bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Boogie's reading the donations. Boogie is definitely reading every donation tonight. Go ahead, get your donations in. 20 or more, he'll read.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God, this is bad.
Yep.
Holy
This
shit.
is Boogie at his most manipulative, trying to cover for the lie. And looking at this, by the way, and I don't see how anybody didn't. This is why I think people like Jackson Clark figured it out, because I'm a terrible fucking liar.
I'm terrible at
Cancer's not something. Pretending that I'm lying about cancer for clout and views is a fucked up thing to do. Get help.
It is a fucked up thing to do.
Now let me ask you a question. Boogie.
God,
I
oh my
should get help.
When you did this video, why didn't my brain would have been like, all right, I gotta do these fucking tests. I'm gonna take a bank loan out to get these fucking tests done.
Because
Like,
again, my doctor told me I didn't need to worry about it. We're gonna
Yeah,
do
but
it
you
anyway.
you
I
knew
know.
in your head.
I know.
Somebody's gonna want the proof at some point.
I know. Yep. I know. I know.
God
I
damn,
should
this is
still
bad.
get it now. I still should get it now.
All right, let's finish the video.
Secondly, if you see a YouTuber saying that I'm faking the shit, link it to me. I normally free speech advocacy, the whole 9 yards, but it's time I finally put my fucking foot down if I have to. So I will here. Okay?
I never did, for the record.
And thirdly, if you see the shit in comment sections, if you see videos about it, shout these motherfuckers down. Let them know. Let them know reality.
Damn, you use your audience like, bro.
I mean,
like,
again, this is 2 years ago. I wouldn't do this.
Just listen to me. Just listen to me. Just listen to me. God damn it. All right, Boogie, you cannot take advantage of your audience like this.
Of course not. Of course.
This is fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's why I got canceled.
Forget
This is exactly why I got canceled.
forget the taglines. Forget the taglines of he faked cancer. He lied about. Forget all that. You're literally manipulating your audience. This is so bad. This is like the number one fucking thing I hate more than anything. When I see fucking commentators just blatantly lying and pushing out fake narratives around stories and stuff, it drives me so nuts because they're like, they don't respect their audience. They don't respect the people that are paying their bills. They're like using them and manipulating them. This is fucking bad.
Yep, that was me doing that exactly 2 years, trying to use them to cover for. I mean, at the time, I mean, it's not an excuse, but at the time, I was entirely convinced, like, I'm in the right, I'm being righteous here or whatever.
I get that it's fun to pretend.
But no, it's fucking terrible.
I get that it's fun to dunk on me and try to ruin my life. I get it. But fuck you if you're doing that. I don't want to let you this time.
No.
Oh, God, you're so. Oh, I can't even watch.
Would you be open to get Jackson Clark on here?
Yeah,
sure.
Jackson Clark's just going to dunk
vote.
on him, and that's just going to be, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah,
It's going to be entertaining as fuck. I mean, we just had our best month of the whole show.
They deserve it. Let him dunk on me. Let him come. You know, I mean, we let Lineker do it.
I don't even think
hours.
it this way. I feel like you should have like a weight lifted off your shoulders at this point.
I do. It's tremendous.
And like at this point,
it's replaced with a tremendous amount of self-loathing. But at least I don't have to worry.
What are you self-loathing about though?
I fucking exaggerated my fucking cancer diagnosis. I didn't wait for the final test. I lied. I fucking hate that.
Okay,
I did
you
that.
lied. You've done your
terrible fucking thing.
I mean, you got liar on your face. You just had to talk to a cop, and he had to believe you that you didn't call and threaten to attack a woman over pizza with the word liar written across your face.
Yeah.
We got another clip on Ethan Klein.
Easy, and so. But that all to me, I'm a victim of Munchausen syndrome, so how much of that is bullshit, right?
My grandma had this.
It's Munchausen's sick. It's Munchausen's by proxy, similar to Gypsy Rose. I was told I was sick this way and that way when I wasn't. It's Munchausen syndrome by proxy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, you know how you said you're never going to release your medical records? Yeah. Well, this is what we got.
Let's get right into the news.
I had a bit of loose stool. I like penises.
Has been better in my mind, like at triggering endorphins or whatever, than actual some of the sex that I've had. And I've had some really amazing sex, believe it or not. I know that's gross.
I don't want to show anything private here, so I'm going to fold my personal information here. But if you can see from this x-ray, you can see the break. Basically what happened, and this is why the recovery time is going to be so bad. You see that break right there? I'm pretty sure you can see it. Anyway, and when my mother passed in 2009, these three instances, I came very, very close to hitting the eject button, to exiting this world. And it was because I lost hope.
I've never lived with my mother, except when I was a kid, obviously, and I would never move back home. I would rather be homeless, and I actually have been homeless at one point in my life. I have a roommate. who's been my friend for 14 years. Even though we have not always been close, if I lost him, I don't know what I would do. I don't want my mother or my brother or my sister to die. Those are really important people to me, you know. And I've earned a lot of respect from my friends in real life and my family members. My mother, when she died in 2009, had seen my YouTube and she was proud of it. My grandmother on my mother's side was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and she suffered from the disease for about a decade before she eventually succumbed to it.
But anyway, my mother didn't like that at all, and I
you
think
get
she
paused
hit
for a
me
second?
about 10.
Like, it's one thing to like send somebody your actual medical records, the entire medical records, and it's a whole other thing to like talk about it, right? There's like, I can talk about the sex I've had. It's a whole other thing to release a sex tape. Don't we agree?
No. Bad analogy.
Okay.
If your medical record says what illnesses you have, right? And you're on YouTube saying what illnesses you have. This is the same fucking thing, Boogie.
Talking about my grandmother's Alzheimer's is the same as releasing my medical records. Okay, that seems.
Well, you're used an extreme example. You did.
No, they
more...
used that example. They just brought it up. They just brought up my grandmother's Alzheimer's.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
15 times.
I don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah.
Coffeezilla makes Boogie rage over cancer payments. Oh, this could be good.
I see something funner to this one.
That's on June 28th. That's on June 28th.
Yes! Have you never heard of the colloquialism? Yeah, that money's all gone, it's all spent. I have a specific thing I need to do with it. Have you never heard that colloquialism? Use fucking Google then! It's very common!
Same.
I'm not used to this level of scrutiny! I'm
I
not
can
used
tell.
to this level of
Yes.
scrutiny!
Yes.
Have you never listen, chat? I'm curious because Jordy agreed. Have you never heard the phrase "that money's already gone, man"? That money's spent. You ain't never heard that phrase before, Jordy? You've heard it.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that Coffee must have grew up with money because there's
I got
not a poor person out
I got
there.
a lot of
Like,
money in my
mentally.
possession right. I got a lot of money in my possession right now that's already spent.
Yeah,
Uncle
there's
Sam's
not a
gonna get
poor
it.
person out there that don't know that phrase. I'm telling you, that money's already spent. It's already gone. It's already But
This
whatever.
is
Go ahead.
awesome.
By the way,
Ladies,
speaking of CoffeeZilla, by the way, check your fucking text, Keem, because I sent you proof that he lied to you about me lying, saying that you don't make money. I literally sent text.
he
I
played
showed
the
him
clip.
the deposit.
He played the clip of you saying it. I
Doesn't
heard
matter.
it.
He
I
edited
heard
it.
it.
Listen, before that conversation happened, I sent these texts, including the receipt of how much you paid me and him acknowledging that it came from the podcast. That's in the text I just sent you. He manipulated you.
I
He
was
lied to
gonna
you.
I was gonna make a joke saying I don't care, I'm doing forced drama, but then it would get clipped and then
Yeah.
and then they would be like, "See, told you, it's all scripted and faked." Okay,
But I'm telling you right there in the text I fucking
I've
sent
always
you.
been an ally
number
for the-
one,
for the
all
share
right,
him
hold
receipt.
on. No one cares,
Go ahead.
Boogie. We're on to Wings of Redemption.
That has like mental issues. I've always been an ally for the LGBTQ.
I think that's just the way. I just don't understand why people are so opposed with the gay marriage.
Holy shit, come
I've
on.
never understood it. I've heard it brought up so many times, and I'm like, you guys are just on a topic that has nothing to do with what we need to be looking at right now.
But let me say this: if my kids grow up to be gay, I'm beating the shit out of them.
You're beating the shit out of your gay kids.
This right here is changing the fact that there was a transition in Wings of Redemption from when he was 23 at the time to when he's 38. I went from a gun-toting Republican to a libertarian in that time of frame.
Yeah, we know you grew your tits in that time period as well. Yeah, but
well, yeah. Hey, look at these fucking man melons, son.
You know what was hilarious is when I played that clip, Wings was laughing and I wasn't able to switch the camera fast enough, and he was like shaking laughing. It was fucking funny. All right, let's hear what else Wings said. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Wings.
I don't know. Like, it's just what it is. It's like I used to believe like the rebel flag was like Southern heritage and shit like that. But no, it's fucking slavery. It's treason. Like you learn shit as you get older.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has nothing to do with what we need to be looking at right
But
now.
let me say this: if my kids grow up to be gay, I'm beating the shit out of them.
That'll make them straight. Trust me.
No, look here. There's two choices in life.
You said no. Look here. He said the thing. He said, "Look
You
here."
found some pussy, or I'm beating your
Either
ass.
straight, or I beat you to death.
You know, a lot of people say. I've heard a lot of
parenting.
people. I've heard people say now recently that the reason that people like can be gays is because they're it's because of some like projection of their own self-loathing because they have homosexual feelings themselves and they're actually trying to hurt themselves for the way they feel inside.
You know,
Just
I was
throwing that
talking
out
to
there,
a friend today.
Look here, there's two choices in life. You pretend you're straight, pretend you're straight, pretend you're straight.
Beat you to death.
Pretend you're straight.
Wings clips are
Hey,
so
like you
good.
can weaponize the old words against me all you want. I don't give a fuck.
Speaking of
Okay,
which,
well, if
didn't
that's the
Kevin-
case, we got another one. Go ahead,
see it.
Boogie.
Let's see it.
Didn't Kevin Hart say this same thing in a comedy special get canceled about it in 2019? I googled it right now. He basically said he would do whatever it took to make sure his son wasn't gay. I think he literally said in that bit he'd beat the shit out of his kids if they were gay. So like, it's a bit. I imagine you were doing a bit.
No, If
No,
he had a
no.
kid and the kid was gay, he'd probably beat it.
Then I was straight up Republican. There's,
No, I'm
Republican,
talking
like,
about right
Christian.
now. Right now, if you and Kelly had a kid, and 5 years from now, or let's say 10 years from now, whatever it was, whenever they're going through puberty, they're like, "Hey, Dad, I'm gay." You're gonna hit that kid.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Like, here's the thing. Like, if we had a baby right now, because we pretty much can't be, it'd be a fucking blessing. Like, that's what it would be. Like, I would cherish whatever we were given.
And what if like Charlie's like, you need to cut that kid's dick off instead of letting him do soccer? You gotta fucking cut.
I can cut Charlie's dick off. I mean, like, that's what he's down for.
Okay. All right, let's get to this clip, boys.
No, I mean, like, I have no desire to be with a man. Like, almost every person I've ever dated is a woman. Like, almost every person I've ever dated is a woman. Like, see, that's some subtle fucking like shit right there. That's that quick wit from Wings of Redemption. Because what happens here is me and my wife always say I have a mistress because the dog gets in between us every time we get in bed.
He said almost everyone I've ever dated was a woman. You dated a man? You dated a man?
I'm saying my dog thinks she's dating me.
I don't know.
So, I mean, y'all can be like, oh, all you want.
Was it like, did you discover like a Franken beans on someone's pants at some point? And that's you're counting that or something?
No.
You get catfish or something?
I've actually never went out with anybody that's like transsexual or anything like that. Right. Like I've only ever met like 2 of them in my fucking life.
Well, you don't bang your dog, right?
No, I don't bang my dog, but my dog adores the fuck out of me.
Okay, you're not like fucking Shane Dawson. You're not jerking off on your dog or anything like that, right?
No.
Okay.
I did use a different dog as a napkin one time though.
Oh, what? What kind of napkin? Not like a what? Not like a
I
sock.
was eating No. I was eating barbecue and I didn't have a napkin, and we had this poodle that was like black and curly, kind of like Leo, and he was running by, so I grabbed him up and I was like, and I put him on the ground.
I mean, then there's Bucket Cat, Yeah,
Bucket Cat.
Ladies and gentlemen, spam your LGBTQ and trans flags in the chat. The trans community has lost Chris Tyson, and their new leader is Wings of Redemption!
Come to me for your beard grooming tips.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay, here's a beard grooming tip question for you. How do I get it to grow over my fucking tattoo? Because it's literally not growing in.
You don't, because it kills some of the hair follicles.
I
Like,
know.
some of them will grow in, some won't.
That's not something I was planning on.
Yeah,
I told you that before you got it. You were sitting in the chair. I'm like, Boogie, you realize it's going to
Yeah,
kill,
it was a
kill
little
the hair
too fucking
follicles.
late then, huh?
Does anyone notice what an attention freak Boogie is? Here we're talking about Wings. It's his turn. He's like, oh, my tattoo. Hey, look. Jesus, shut
I'm making
up.
jokes. Okay.
Boogie,
whatever.
read the goddamn thing, will you?
The reason we care about recent Wings drama. Some people are complaining that we care about it, so I came up with a few examples for those who are confused. It's funny because he's the most judgmental person ever. He's always getting angry at people with anime profile pics, telling them they watch trans porn with their trans anime dolls, so it's very ironic.
Never said that.
Also, his countless comments like, if my kid grows up to be gay, I'm beating the shit out of him. Either you pretend to be straight or I beat you to death. And now
Countless
Wings is
comments
the one
that are
pretending to be straight. Also, he says, let me finish. Also, he says he doesn't have sex with his wife because he has no sex drive, and now we find out he does. He just doesn't like women. And now he has ruined this poor woman's life whose dream it is to have kids.
All right, first instance is, we kick off before. I need to read that.
Oh, you need to read it again?
No, I don't get to debate it, or you just want me to just hear you say it? Okay.
Oh, well, didn't you hear it?
I heard it, but like I wanted to do it by bullet points.
Okay.
I do make fun of motherfuckers with anime pictures because you smell like depression and you dress like shit and you look like that guy Kyle from the Cartoon Network. Get some fucking soap and wash under your armpits, you ingrate motherfucker. If you were an actually good looking person, you wouldn't have fucking Trigun on your fucking profile picture. And I'm still not going to take any person with a profile pic of some fucking cartoon seriously. I need motherfuckers real that want to stand on fucking business. Second off, this countless claims that I'm going to beat my shit to death. I explained that. I've grown as a person as I've aged, right? There was hateful fucking shit I used to think about. I don't think about it anymore. And one fucking time, the one instance that you can hear me say that on a podcast where I was designed to be a shock jock, I feel you, motherfucker. And the sex drive thing, I'm a 400-pound land monster. A fucking whale that has fucking beached himself permanently. Of course my dick doesn't work on fucking command. It just doesn't help. It doesn't help when I take these fucking happy pills either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my wife, and I've dated multiple of women. I've got a higher body count than any motherfucker out here with an anime picture. Any single one of them. And you can eat my fucking ass with some honey or some chocolate, motherfucker. I don't care.
Kind of gay. So I think it's pretty clear that come on, Wings, he can't be gay, he can't be into transgender BBC because he's married and has a wife. But Chris Tyson also had a wife, so I don't know.
I think we're painting a very specific picture here. I think Wings might be somewhere on the LGBTQ spectrum and is like hating gay people because he himself has, like, some of your remarks.
Hey, you figured me out. I love fucking men. I'm the same dude that says everybody's at least 10% gay because I like a pretty penis.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Stand on business. Stand on business because if I'm watching porn, I still like a pretty fucking penis in it. I just don't watch porn as often as I used to.
Oh my God.
I think you just need to go suck a dick and then
No.
Come
We
back
ain't doing
and let
that.
us know. Why?
I have never had that desire.
Well, jerk
I
somebody else.
like whole, not pole.
Is your dad still alive? You know.
My dad is still alive.
Wings, let me ask you a question. Would you just try to stream on Locale Live in the future in drag?
No.
You wouldn't do it in drag? Dress up like a girl?
No.
A little bit?
A little bit.
Not even a little bit.
A wig.
Well, I'm standing Dave Chappelle on this one.
If we
Dave
say
Chappelle, I am not putting a dress on for Hollywood. Fuck that.
Yeah,
shit.
that's a black thing. He's doing it because he's a black man.
Okay. Guys, wait. Let me explain this to the audience. So the audience, most of you probably know this, some of you don't. It's an ongoing thing that the Illuminati in Hollywood, the people in control, the deep state, they get actors to do their bidding, and how you know those actors are compromised is because they put on a dress at some point in their career, all right? And so many people have spoken out against this, where Wings is literally saying now, I will not put on a dress because I'm not going to give in to the fucking deep state. Are you fucking kidding me, Wings? Are you kidding me?
Damn right. Damn right.
That's not, dude, if you put on a dress, that wouldn't be the lizard people. No one's gonna, could you imagine you're watching a documentary on the fucking Illuminati and then, ladies and gentlemen, Wings of Redemption, hard-blooded Southern man who drives around in a pickup truck and plays Call of Duty. He got the call from the Illuminati, and you can see him right here on Locale Live, dressed in drag. Like, can you imagine?
Well, I'm pointing this way. Martin Lawrence put on a dress, and it took him 25 years to outlive it.
Anyhow, let's watch Wings smash a controller.
This is a chair. way, man.
Well, we had it up at 2-1. Why didn't we just fucking win instead of trying to go for the gunfight?
That is me being so let down that I hurt my team. I thought I had busted my fucking wrist there because I punched this chair behind me. This one right here. I punched it like right there. And I went wham, and it just like came up and hit that number right there. I didn't throw the controller.
That's when you're at your best, man. That's when you're at your best.
Dude, that's a rank game. That's champion level rainbow. Y'all motherfuckers don't know nothing about that shit. Y'all never played at the highest level.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there with the docket.
Hold up. There's another one. There's more for me. What the fuck? We spent 2 hours on Boogie.
I gotta go. It's 10. We've been streaming for 2 hours. Come on.
All right, before you go, here's what we're going to do, okay? Let's all say something nice about Keemstar before he leaves the show. Keem, you have toughened me up by destroying my fucking life and my sanity. Thank you. Jordy, you got anything nice to say?
My
This
sleep
fuck
schedule, because like I'm gonna have to somehow deal with Tommy being a big baby and Boogie never helping out.
Yeah, I ain't doing
But thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you guys. And yeah, I mean, obviously I'm still like an owner of the show and I'll be working behind the scenes. I just won't be on camera. But, you know, I made a promise to both of you when we started this that everyone else was making money picking on you. You're actual lol cows, right?
Yep.
But the reason they're able to do that and the reason they're able to get so many views is because you guys are pretty fucking entertaining. You are. You just don't know how to monetize your entertainment. And I would do that by facilitating Locale Live. And now we're like one of the most successful like shows on the internet. And I promised you that we would make X amount of dollars a month. I said a big fucking number at the beginning of this. And just so you know, we surpassed that number big time this month, like big time. So I feel like I fulfilled every promise I gave to you guys at the start of this. And went above and beyond. And there's no reason for this show to fail. This show does not need me. I can hand the keys over. You guys got it. But you guys actually have to work. You guys got to understand, I'm not just live streaming. I'm making sure the thumbnail's right. Making sure, like, I'm on this shit, right?
Yep.
And now I'm handing the keys over. So y'all are going to actually have to fucking care. You're going to have to, like, have a passion about this and want to fucking win. And whenever there's a fucking opportunity that comes up, right, where you're getting canceled, you're getting called out about something, you got to fucking address it every single time. All right? Every single time. You know, we can't be, that's what I do. I don't give a fuck. Oh, Destiny hit me up and said that he thinks you faked your cancer. Well, I'm surprised in fucking Boogie with Destiny. You know, these are the things, and I don't care if that whole chat is saying fake drama, forced drama, da-da-da-da. Obviously, you're going to talk about what's the most entertaining fucking thing, you know, just like any other YouTuber.
Now, I want you to make a promise that you will come back if and when I get this test done and get an official diagnosis of this cancer. You will come back so we can blow this shit up. I want to make sure the world fucking knows if I get this diagnosis that we'll blow this fucking internet up.
There's two ways that you'll see me back. One, a major story, like a major story is happening like you just described, right? Then I would come back and just be there for that episode. The other way I would come back is if the show dies. If the fucking show dies and I have to fucking pick up Lol Kyle from the grave and save it, because guys, look, I was not here in June. The numbers like went fucking more than half down.
Yeah. Did you watch the episodes? Did you watch the episodes?
No, I was too busy.
Tommy has no energy. No energy.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I know Tommy's on the outs with you a little bit right now, and I don't mean to throw him under the bus or anything. But the reality of it is, we need to figure out a time to film where he brings good energy to the show. I want him to bring good energy to the show.
Here's the problem with Tommy. All right. And I'm just going to be brutally honest, because this is my opinion. I know I have beef with him, but this is not about the beef.
Yeah.
He sucks. He does suck. And then there's like the little commentary circle, like around Connor and all them. And they just say, oh my God, Keem's trying to replace Tommy with himself. He's trying to insert him, and oh my God. And they're trying to kick Tommy off, and Tommy's the greatest part of the show. Like, do you know how many Reddit posts and comments there are where they're like, Tommy is the best person on this show? And like, I don't know where this comes from, and I don't think these people are good faith at all, because yes, I see the comments, but then I look at the numbers and I'm like, then why are the views going down?
I don't agree that Tommy sucks. I just think we're utilizing Tommy wrong.
No, he is not coming to do a show. If he's on the live stream or if he's on the show, he's just yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'd say we're utilizing him wrong. Like we're putting him in a position that he doesn't excel at. But I'm sure.
I don't know, Boogie. Do you really? I don't know, Boogie. Do you really think? Do you really? Okay.
He's a majority.
See how I'm interrupting and I'm just mumbling and I'm just not fucking saying anything. Like that's what he does.
Yeah, but
like,
look at Tommy when he went against Cyrex. Like Tommy made the Cyrex episode.
He has the fucking capabilities. He can. I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying the performances I see suck. They're bad.
And I think a lot of it has to do with the timing. Like he's up really late. He's got a kid. He's got a wife that works. And like he can't be exuberant. I'm thinking maybe we push the show up to like 3 o'clock.
They're spamming it. They're spamming it in the chat. Tommy's the GOAT. Tommy's the GOAT. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see what the numbers go.
Because here's what I want to do. Since you've already took the keys off, I want to set a date every week, like Tuesday at 3 o'clock. There's going to be a show.
Yep.
And then if there's something big happens, we do extra shows.
I don't. You know what worked the best. You know what worked the best this month when I came back. By the way, I was quitting. I was always quitting. Like that was always the plan. You two didn't know this, but I DM'd Tommy and I said, "Look, in June, I'm not going to do the shows anymore. You're going to take over, but then you're going to go on vacation, and I'm going to come back and fill for you for July." And I said, "Tommy, don't make an announcement about it. Don't do like any of that." So me and Tommy made that arrangement that June I'm gone, July I'm here, right? Yeah, but then I was legitimately pissed. And I'm like, fuck you, I'm out. And then I'm like, fuck, I have to work. Or otherwise, Boogie was about to get fucking fired for faking cancer. Tommy's on vacation. What, is Wings going to do the show by himself? Like, what the fuck? You know? Like, I don't know.
There's also haters in the chat saying Local Lives Dead. We got 8,000 or 9,000 viewers right now. Yeah, is it 22,000 when Boogie's shit was popping off? No, but nobody's going to hold that.
Yeah, no.
Where's your 8,000 view show?
Yeah, I'm very happy with 7,000 people watching right now. It's fucking amazing. You guys are fucking amazing. And at the end of the day, people want this show to fail. They want it to fucking die. And I don't think we're going to fucking let it just for that fucking reason. I'm going to bring the best energy I have. Jordy's going to bring energy.
I will say to all the Tommy supporters out there, dude, like just make sure you like invite your friends and family and fucking your grandma, because make sure the views are up. Make sure the views are up, because it doesn't really matter what the fucking comment section says at all. Like I read the comments, but I don't listen to them. All I listen to is the views. The only thing you can ever listen to as a YouTuber, and this is the best advice for anyone that's trying to be a content creator, is the fucking views. That's the only thing you really, unless you faked cancer and you're getting a lot of views for it, then it's like kind of like,
right, yeah, that's not as good.
You know what I mean?
But is it though? I didn't monetize the video where I talked about the tattoo, but if I did, I'd have a nice fucking paycheck in my pocket. There is the truth, the sick fucking truth about the internet right now is if I had this been faked drama, had this been a plot, I would have made fucking money off it. My channel would be
make that money off that tattoo.
Dime.
Hold the fuck up, Boogie. Go put that monetization on that video right the fuck now.
No, I didn't want it on there. No. I said in the video it wasn't going to be monetized, so I'm not going to do it now.
If they motherfuckers monetizing, shitting on me every day of the week and making a fucking paycheck off of it, you could make money off that fucking tattoo video.
Fine, fuck it. I mean, it's already got its views, but I'm going to do it just because you said to. Also, I'm going to monetize Tipples the Clown when my fucking shit gets here in 2 days. Don't be worried.
That shit going to be huge. That's going to be the next Francis.
Here. I'm going to be fucking Tipples the fucking Clown, y'all.
Well, I will say this. If I have to come back and save this fucking show, if it dies without me, all right, we're going to have to talk some business. We're going to have to restructure some things. And I want that business to be private, so motherfuckers are going to sign NDAs. They are going to sign NDAs.
Yep.
So
I ain't said
we already signed them.
Like when you were talking about money or success or anything like that, I ain't said shit. I ain't going to say shit.
The only reason I was on the fence of not signing the NDA is because I'm a dumbass and I will say shit and get myself in trouble.
Yeah, but
I probably will eventually too.
Yeah, but I need some recourse of someone being like evil with it, right? You guys have already been dumbasses, but if someone's like literally being evil and just being like, Keem didn't pay me, like da 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 da, and like going out of their way, like I'm so sick of it. The first thing I said when we started the show: do never, ever, ever talk about the fucking money. I've been forced to talk about the money non-fucking stop because of fucking lies. It's so insane. But anyhow, I gotta go. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I think you, a Boogie, or Wings, Boogie, and Tommy are more than capable of crushing this. You guys actually don't need me, but there's been times where all three of you have put off bad fucking performances. So everyone's gonna have to try now. They're gonna have to try. Wings is mad because he's like, I've never put off a bad performance.
I mean, there's episodes I've been silent the whole fucking time, but that's because other people are doing stuff that's more pertinent to the situation.
Well, at least you know a skill that Tommy doesn't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, my best advice to Jordy would be to fucking stop taking those antidepressants and come on here and be fucking nuts.
Boogie.
Because apparently our show does the best when I'm fucking nuts. Yeah, I
read the super chats. Hurry up. Go,
yes,
go.
I've already got them. Friend A says, don't know how to feel about this. Boogie may have saved my life with one of his controversies. One time, he mentioned Christina Grimming offhand. Long story short, my life changed after finding her. So thanks, Boogie. I'm not sure what that means. But Cheesehead says, oh, shit. Number one, he says, the face tattoo marks a new era where fallen creators can achieve redemption. Locale must become the high court of the internet, hilariously educating all internet scandals. But here's the twist. If found guilty, creators must perform absurd viral challenges to earn a redemption certificate. Wings is the bailiff, sending unruly guests to ban world. Keem presides over the court, and Boogie is defendant counsel. I agree 100%.
I love that. I love that. We love that. We love that.
Jimmy, that was a cheesehead, by the way. Slip and Jimmy says Boogie has a bad habit of finally confessing to a lie and then forgetting to confess and trying to lie all over again. Probably, yeah. Owen Wake says, I'll teach you how to tattoo. Since you have a face tattoo, now it only makes sense. I'll tattoo you for free. Also, we collabed on a song recently. I think it's a banger. Please watch it. Owen, contact me. I go for a free tattoo. Matt T says, with everything going down, Dr. Disrespect, Cody Co, MrBeast, Boogie hooking up with a 20-year-old makes him a saint in YouTube standards. Yeah, I'd wait. At least she's a fucking adult. The Neo Syriac Gamer says, man, I hate this show, but I can't stop watching you guys. Hope you guys go for another decade. Also, got to give Wings some credit. He seems like he's had a good character development. I agree. Brett P says, Boogie should only be allowed on the show when he's getting made fun of. Nobody wants to hear opinions on liars, scammers, and people with no morals from a lying scammer with no morals. YouTube is censoring my comments, says, this is so boring, we don't care about MrBeast. This is Locale Live, not Drama Alert. Get Kelly on the show to share her opinion on Boogie faking cancer. That's the only show we want to see. We need to get her on the next episode, if she's willing. Slippin' Jimmy says, Chris Tyson made Boogie look like Mr. Rogers again. Video Games says, thanks for the 50. Says, okay, maybe not the sign, LOL, get Boogie a Locale poster for his wall. Yeah, that's a good idea. DJ Trey, also, watch my merch shop tomorrow. I'm going to have the liar tattoo on a shirt. I really hope Daphne never sees the art he made by Mr. Shadman. Video Games says that Locale sign should go on Boogie's wall. Oh yeah, he's talking about the light up one. Glitched out says the show needs Keem or else it's all Locales yelling at each other. Yeah, that's still really entertaining. Orbzu says, I'm only here for you, Keem. If you leave, I don't know if I can stay. Well, I respect that. I hope you'll check us out. Tano Tap says, great stream. Glad you did this. Happy to see you. Happy, Keem. Good work, boys. Shout out to my boys. Sup, OGs, FYI. My grandma had stage 3 lung cancer and smoked it away, but he still beat it going strong in 84. Or he's 84. IMAX and Climax. Boogie, would you rather birth one big goo and beat it or have a widened hole so the urine just falls out? Both. Dog, make him walk on a treadmill every time he gets on stream. We've seen that thing collecting dust. Actually, it's got a towel hanging on it right now. The Westerner says, Boogie, I said it once and I'll say it again. There were more holes in your cancer story than the Swiss cheese at a shooting gallery. Without adding any BS, admit that you lied about having cancer and that you had your brother cover for you. Come clean. Well, it is in my medical charts that I've been treated for it, but no, I do not have a diagnosis. We go through that again. Fahrenheit says, hi, I'm Boogie. On my birthday, I enjoy nothing more than getting a facial and watching the YouTube video Mr. Caution Tape has made about me. I don't know who that is.
What kind of facial is he getting?
Yeah, I think he means the tattoo. Make Boogie talk about the people he's sexually harassed with his Twitter sock accounts, including Shoe on Head. I don't know what he's talking about. Get her on the show and get Turkey Tom to confirm this with the evidence. I don't have any sock accounts. Joe Haggerty says, classic Boogie epiphany. You do all this shit every 3 months. Looking forward to your next breakdown. Me too. Alan Williams says, I know you're drinking Kool-Aid in that cup. That ain't water. It's actually water. Duskboy says, I've watched you for a long time and loved your content for the day I saw you on Ray. Boogie, and what you did broke my heart, and I think this is the first step to the right decisions. I hope and make it continue. Thank you, Lemon. Lemongrass says, you never learn. Boogie, stop lying to everyone, including yourself. Lord Fraud, King of Kings says, why would Boogie get kicked for lying about cancer in the first place? He's lolcow. That's what I thought this show was for. The Lol Man says, give the play button to Jackson Clark. I think we're on the previous stream, but I'll read one more. Lay something says, Boogie, thanks for having a mental breakdown during my super chat. It's a new dono sound for my stream. Happy birthday. Glad you learned from this. So we got through all the previous ones. And thank you guys. Thank you.
Awesome. See you guys.
See ya.
It's been a pleasure. Take care. Okay. I am done. I did my duties. People. How do I want to end this? Since you guys are not going to be seeing me once a week anymore, I guess thank you. Thank you for trusting me with this crazy project, supporting the show. It really sucks at times. These are the most impossible people in the fucking world to work with. And I'm not just talking about Wings and Boogie, Tommy too. They all suck. Their friends all suck. The people on the Reddit and their fucking wild, false conspiracies about the show suck. The other commentators that clip the show and talk about the show sucks. No one actually supports the show. You never hear fucking YouTubers and commentators and other people say, Local Live, that's a good show. Go check it out, right? It's always the opposite. This is script. This is fake. This is, this is garbage. Always negative stuff. Every single commentator I've ever seen talk about this show said negative stuff. And with all that negativity and all that hate and all that trying to tell the audience, oh, you shouldn't watch this, they still watched it. They still tuned in every fucking week. Every time I did one of these fucking streams, the lowest stream that we've ever done on Local Live that I can remember is 1,700 concurrents. Actually, I wasn't even on that show. That was Tommy's stream. I wasn't even on that show, and it was 1,700 concurrents. This show's been a wild success right out the fucking gates. It shouldn't be, but it is. And I'm proud of it, just like all my other side projects that I've done, like Happy Punch or Friday Fortnite or Minecraft to Monday Billionaires Challenge, all this little side stuff that I do that's always becomes a fucking success. Mom's Basement, Bait It. I'm proud of it. You got to care about what you're doing. Even if it is the fucking laughing stock of the internet, right? You got to care. And this is what I've been trying to teach to Wings and Boogie this whole time is fucking care about this. Truly, truly care. And as I hand the keys over to these guys, I hope they care. All three of them. I hope they come to actually crush it. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Thank you guys. The worst podcast on the internet, Local Live.
Once loved by everyone, played a character named Francis, raging at his screen for fun. The famous Era 37 brought laughter far and wide, called the Mr. Rogers of the net, with a gentle smile, no lies. Oh, Boogie, Boogie, how did you fall so low? From the man we all adore to someone we don't know. Lies about your struggles scammed your fans so cruel. Now you're lost and hated, a sad and broken fool. Had weight loss surgery, but gained the pounds right back. Became a fence sitter, turned right into a hack. You lied about your cancer, manipulated it all. Even your wife had left you, for your pride came the fall. Oh, Boogie, Boogie, how did you fall so low? From the man we all adore to someone we don't know. Lies about your struggles, scammed your fans so cruel. Now you're lost and hated, a sad and broken fool. Pointed guns at trolls in the broad of day. Took a girl half your age, you snatched her away from a drug-dealing family. She's right by your side. Boogie 2988. Can't run from what you hide. Oh, boogie, boogie, how did you fall so low? From the man we all adore to someone we don't know. Lies about your struggles, scammed your fans so cruel. Now you're lost and hated, a sad and broken fool. Pointed guns at trolls in the broad of day. Took a girl half your age, you snatched her away from a drug-dealing family. She's right by your side. Boogie 2988. Can't run from what you hide. Oh, boogie, boogie, how did you fall so low? From the man we all adore to someone we don't know. Lies about your struggles, scammed your fans so cruel. Now you're lost and hated, a sad and broken fool. Boogie 2988, a story steeped in pain of how the fame and fortune can drive a man insane. Once the Mr. Rogers, now just a cautionary tale of how the truth will find you when all else fails.
Damn.